Hello, hello, good morning, afternoon, wherever you are. I don't know, but I still can't find the new Rev video, but I did find an interesting one we are going to check out today. And tell Miss, hey, what's up? What's up? All right, let's get to it, shall we? So, y'all remember G-Man? I don't know what's wrong with this guy. I know he's Christian, I get all that, but to feel the girl he has up on panel should not be speaking on any subject matter due to what has occurred with Shanny and Rev. That is my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. Here we go. Yes, I figured that. All right, come on, man.
So what's going on, everyone? I'm sure nobody literally gives a shit what I've been up to, which whatever. But well, basically, I want to talk about the Hussy stream today.
Oh, all right.
Because you know what? I've kept my mouth shut. And I tend to think that when I'm a friend, I'm a very good friend. And once I start feeling like you're being like deceitful and gaslighting me, but then going and telling other people you don't really like me, it's going to be a problem then. And yeah, I can't sit back anymore and not say stuff. So,
okay. All right. So it's going to get interesting. So we got a timestamp that we want to play from the Hussy video. Buff Weed offers 4,000 to Shanny. And what's the rest of it? And Rev thoughts, open panel. And we're going to be listening to a timestamp here, and we're going to be, well, I'm not going to be talking about it right away. It's going to be Ashley. And then I'm going to throw my 2 cents in to what's being said. Because obviously you guys heard my rant and how I feel about Hussy. And now you guys are going to be hearing me again talk about Hussy. But we're going to be talking about somebody else here today. So let me play this clip here, and then you just tell me when you want me to stop. Okay?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we have to do audio only, mainly.
Don't start. Oh.
Mentality of family is not changed. The area is very changed.
Can we fast forward because her voice
I will grow up.
I can try, but I might skip.
I'm ready for you, dear. Do you want me to drop the link? Hey, Twiggy. How are ya? Got some G-Man playing. Waiting to see what Miss Bella wants to do. She wants to do it now or wait a minute.
What you're looking for.
That I can walk.
Go forward like 2 minutes.
All right, let me do that. We're going to go to 122. All right. Here we go.
I charge. But maybe not, because people, they will find out where I'm living.
We're going to talk for.
Now he is interviewing that Ashley girl that was in the paper. I don't feel she should be commenting on child abuse at the moment, but that's just my opinion.
But that's Andre, right?
Yeah, I will send it to you, my dear friend. So please don't stress yourself.
How are you feeling, Twiggy? Hope you're feeling better.
I love you so much. You're welcome, my dear. And we are in touch, people. Be good. Take care of yourself. Bye.
Take care. Love you. Well, I'm glad she's having a good time.
That was dry.
I'm a little bit off right now because
You notice at the top there, I got some new things. Oh, that's good to hear, sweetheart. Yes, flu is wicked. I'm feeling a lot better. I gotta finish moving my room around when my kids get home today. And listen to, I guess Von Beardo is going to be interviewing G-Man tonight. So that's going to be interesting. I want to be done for that. And I think Blaze is going to go live later. I'm going to check that out if she does. What else? Bella's supposed to come up, so we'll see if she's. Oh, who's this? Hello?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hi, dear.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's my other it's on my other account. That's my other name on my other account.
Okay. Okay. This is Bella, guys. All right, let me take that out. Do you want me to start putting up some pictures, or how do you want to do? Do you
Sure.
want to introduce yourself first?
Am I supposed to see anything? Because I don't see anything.
I haven't put anything up yet, honey. I'm asking you what you want me to do. You want?
Oh, sure. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Whatever
Okay,
however you want to do.
This is Bella. She goes Bellaboo on here, and I have her up here because there's been some miscommunication in what she does as a hobby. I want to make sure I'm getting this correctly. She finishes making reborn dolls, right? You do the
Yes.
touch up, you add the hair, and you paint the face, right? And then she has giveaways and she sells them. Twiggy says hi.
Hi. Hi, Twiggy.
So I'm going to put up some pictures and she's going to go over exactly what she does. I'll try to find it. They're all cute. They're all so cute. Hold on a second.
Am I able? Am I supposed? I just see black. Am I supposed to see anything else? Or I've never done this. So
I'm gonna hold on.
I saw what I texted to you, but I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, I know. I have to. Your browser has blocked your screen. Okay, that's weird. Hold on. I need right here, image file. I gotta pull them up. That's why
Okay.
you're not seeing nothing right now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I was supposed to see, like what you normally see when you're on the
Well, you should
when
see
your channel's up.
have your background. You should be able to see people. Well, you should be able to see me. Can you see me?
No, I don't see anything. Well, I see studio chat. That's it. 2 people.
Oh, click out of the studio chat.
Okay. What do I go to? The comments?
Just should show. Yeah, you could. Don't click on nothing. You should be able to see me. Then
I don't see you. Oh,
I
click out of it? How do I?
just hit the little X at it should be on the right top corner.
Oh, there you are. Okay, there you are. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've done this
I just
before.
want to make sure. So let me make sure.
I love it. Oh, that's so cute.
It's okay. You're new.
Yeah, you're not even kidding. And I'm doing my I'm work job, but I'm out in the field. So if anything happens and I get a call, I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay. Well, I just
So,
wanted
but right now it's pretty quiet. So.
Right. I just wanted to do this before we do our live so that people kind of get an idea of what you're giving away.
Okay, and I can tell you what they are. I can explain what they are. Did you have pictures you wanted to bring up or something? That way it might make it easier.
I have to do it from my mobile, so it takes an extra second. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, take your time.
Where did they go? No, you sent me a bunch of them. Here we go. Well,
I did. I sent you a whole bunch. I may have sent too many. I didn't mean to overload.
No,
But
they didn't even come in, or what's happening? But I do have the one.
we'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah, give me a second.
So You want me to explain what it is while you
Go
try
ahead
to
and
find it?
explain while I'm doing this.
Go ahead and explain.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay. So basically, I started this in 2022, and I was just looking around, and it popped up, and I didn't know anything about it. And what it is it is a hobby. It is a community of people that are collectors, artists, whatever have you. They collect or produce, make these reborns. They're called reborns because they're born again. They are dolls that have been sculpted from real babies, 3D scans of babies. They have all the wrinkles and everything, the personality, all the things that you can see are, that was my very first one. That's Jade. She is a real born. And that is a real baby that was scanned and sculpted and then they're given to a sculptor out of clay. And then they are given, after they do that, they cast it in molds. And then once they are done, and that's vinyl, once they are done, it's all over the world. They go everywhere. And once they are done, they're like I said, they're poured into vinyl parts, and they're called kits. And then once they go to a place in Utah, Bountiful Baby, and then there's another one called McPherson Arts and Crafts, and that's where we order all our baby. Well, we get them from other places too, but that's the main. Those are pretty good places to get them from, and that's where they're stored and everything. So we artists, whether we have a business or whatever it is that we're doing, order these parts, and then we paint them, and then we put them together, weigh them out, we root hair in them, all the things that a baby would, that would make it look like a real baby. And then either put it on a site that we have on Reborns. That is where people go to buy them, or, we, each one has the artist has their own little shop, if you want to call it that, and you can go in there and see all the pictures of all the babies that they have to sell. Each one can go from as low as two, depending on the artist and what kind of art, what the baby looks like, and how sought after the baby is, because sometimes they come out with new ones, and they are sold, which is a sold out limited edition kit, which means they are no longer being made. And those are the ones that people really go for, because they don't make them anymore. So you can only get it from an artist or a collector that has that particular doll. So then the price goes up because they become limited. So they have authentic kits. They've been sold to China. They make them there. They sell them for, and then you have your the ones that are copied to make them look exactly like the kits, but they're maybe a little bit smaller because they're manufactured. So, but anyway, aside from that, so I buy the kits, I paint them, and they have your paints that you can use, your acrylic paints, your air dry paints. They have heat set. You have to use an oven to do that, but I don't do that. Air dry, and then after I'm done, it can take anywhere from a few weeks to a month, and then we have what's called mohair, and mohair is kind of expensive, but that is what we use to root it, and it's one hair at a time, and it's either a painted hair or you get mohair or bulb. So it's one of the three. So it depends on what the artist is able to do and what they want to do. And when they have hair, they become a little more expensive, but they can go from anywhere from a couple of hundred up to 500, 600, 700, 800, 1,000, 1,200. I've seen them up for 2,500 a piece. And so that's my side gig. That's my hobby. So that's what they are. How was that?
I think that was very good, very well explained. I have one other picture I was able to snag.
Great. You have, I mean, you've got so many of them. My gosh, I went overboard.
It's okay. I just wanted to share a few with them and just let them know, like, hey, this is, you know, when we say we're going to do the giveaway, this is what we're doing. Yes,
Yeah,
I got another thing for her to show. She works really hard, so I was kind of upset when she came to me upset that somebody was talking shit. Carrie.
I guess this is where I become, it kind of rubs me the wrong way because everybody has their own feelings about it. I'm not pushing this on anybody. This is what I do. And I love it. I became, when I first started, I thought it was fascinating how you can make them look so real. It's so amazing to me. And that's Ronan. Yeah, he's a little cutie pie. But anyway, yeah. So to me, it is a form of art. It is an expression. You know, it's just like any other art that you see. If you see something on the wall, okay, you see a picture, or say somebody paints a baby and they put it on the wall, or they paint a flower or a bowl of fruit, whatever it is, that's art. And this happens to be my canvas. These vinyl parts are my canvas. I put them together, and it's amazing because they just, you take pictures and there's a studio, you have to take pictures of it, and you have to make them look real. And if you're trying to sell to a collector, or you're trying to just sell them, or your own collection or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But when somebody says, oh, somebody took these babies and they were doing all this, there's people out there that like to do this role play stuff, right? That's not what I do. And I'm not, whatever, that's fine. If you're into it, that's fantastic. Good for you. I'm not into that. I don't do that. I showcase my work for the purpose. It's a business of either selling, or I have a channel that I use that I showcase them on. And it's mainly for my blogging or vlogging of the work that I do. I also do giveaways, I do drawings, and I also keep track of it that way as well. I've given a lot of babies away in the years that I've been on, and I have a great sub community. They're all really awesome, and we're all there for the same reason. We appreciate the art of it. A lot of people just don't understand it, and they get creeped out. I always get the, oh, it creeps me out. Well, if you have a daughter that has a doll, where did that doll come from? It came from a store, probably. Probably not an artist doll, because they're more expensive. You don't want to give that to a young person. You don't want to give them a doll that's been painted. But the manufactured dolls are given to little girls. And where did the dolls come from? Who made them? Did it come from China? Who knows? It comes from anywhere. But they had to be made somewhere. Somebody had to sculpt it. Somebody had to pour it into vinyl. I'm sure there's 98% of the people that are on this platform that have kids that have dolls. Pretty sure. I can't imagine they wouldn't. So I just wanted to get that off my chest, because I've had a lot of people making comments, and, I really don't even care at this point. I know what I'm doing. I'm not embarrassed by it. And then I know that Carrie said something about, well, if you're embarrassed about it, maybe you shouldn't put it out there and this and that and all that. No, you came over to my channel. I was just commenting on a stream, and you came over and plucked me out and decided, because I used to be on your channel, and then I got booted off of there for no good reason. I'm not going to get into that, but I was there at one point, no longer there. And then got booted off of there. You saw me. You even kicked me up. You even tried to silent me on Hussey's channel. And you tried to, I didn't even say anything. I just said, hello, haha, my little, the blurbs that I do, no big deal, very friendly. I didn't say anything out of turn or nothing. And she saw me, she popped on, saw me, tried to silent me. So that's what she does. She tries to silent you, even if because she's a mod there, so she was able to do that, right? And I'd had enough of that garbage. But anyway, so she plucked me off of Unicorn's stream. Went to my channel, took a video, a picture, whatever that was, and compared it to somebody who does these role play stupid videos that I can't even, it's so cringy, I can't even go there. That is not what I do. I do not do those kind of videos. It is showing my work. That is it.
Yes.
I have fun with it. I have my subs that like to, we do the drawings. I'm mainly there to do the drawings and the giveaways. That's really the purpose of what I do. And then for her to take that and compare it to that and say, how creepy and weird. Well, you're just embarrassed. No, I'm upset that you took my video and you exploited it. And then you made me look like a doofus. And that's why, because I'm not, but I don't appreciate that, because you put it on your channel and then you showed it to all these people and made me look like you confuse them and you make them, you manipulate them into thinking that it's stupid or that it's weird or whatever without even understanding what I do.
Well,
So shame on her for that.
Yes,
Huh?
I said that's exactly it. We need to look at the source as well. Like if she's going to talk about your dolls, maybe, maybe somebody should talk about her weird coloring.
Yeah, you want to talk about, like, you think you're an artist because you're coloring. Sure, why not? I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to talk crap about that. That's what you like to do, then go for it. But I'm not going to go. I don't even have a channel that's like this. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm not a reactor channel. Huh?
Giga's excited. Jessie says, I'm in the infertility community and many women expressed how these dolls have helped them mentally. That's a fact too. Yes. I've seen a lot.
Yeah, see, Carrie, exactly.
Carrie doesn't carry color in the lolicon art. Why is she anyone to talk? Exactly, Jessie. That's what I was getting at. She shouldn't be talking.
You're sitting there, you're talking about, painting these dolls is not easy. It's a lot of work. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of work. Do you know every little hair in that little guy's head? It is done with a needle and it is put in.
My mom made dolls. My mom was beautiful.
Right. So you understand, right?
Yes.
But let me tell you what. When I got upset, I sent over, I'm even thinking about it and it's making me upset. I sent, because that's not what I'm about. That's not what my channel's about. My channel is about healing and giving that special something to someone. I've gotten such nice, they send me cards and they say, thank you so much. I just and they're very precious to them. It has done a lot for them. And that's, I do a lot of donations. I don't really make a lot of money in this. I spend my own money. I work at my job, which is what I do right now. And that is how I keep my hobby going. That's how I do it. They're not cheap, and the supplies you need for it is, you need a lot of supplies. And so I have my room that's turned into a studio, and that's where I do all my work. I do my videos in there and I do my painting in there. And then somebody comes along, they take your video and then they mock it and they make fun of it. And it hurt me. And then there's judgments made and everybody thought that I was, I didn't do anything to Carrie. She just decided to pick on me because she does that. I've seen her do it.
You're fine, Rainbow Shines. Everybody's unblocked. I had to go through my list. But everybody's unblocked that needs to be. You're good, Rainbow Shines.
Hi, Rainbow. Rainbow Shines.
What's wrong, Hennessy? Why are you upset today? But yeah, and Jesse said too that not only that, but dementia patients greatly benefit from these salts.
Yes,
as well.
absolutely. Yes.
Yes. I just wanted
Yes.
everybody to get a little idea of what she does because I'm going to collab with her to, you know, so she wants to do a giveaway. So just kind of doing a little prep beforehand, and so she could vent out her feelings too. You're welcome,
Yeah,
Rainbow Shopping. Everybody's welcome.
Can you bring up any more pictures, Unicorn?
I could probably find one. Just give me a minute. 1 second.
I know it's a lot of work, isn't it? Doing all this.
No, they disappeared from my phone. I was like, what is going on?
I can't really, the only thing I can see is the picture that you're showing in your thing. I can't see chat or anything like that. I don't even know what's going on there, but
Okay.
I just needed to, my feeling is that all the stuff that's going on in the world that you are in, I'm a support. I usually go and support people in this stuff. And I don't, I'm busy with a job. I have a full-time job. I do my art is my other gig, you know, my side gig, my hobby, and it keeps me really busy. So I get on there for support. I don't, and that's all I was. I just get on there and I get on the streams and I support. I am not a content creator for this kind of thing that Unicorn does and everybody else. I don't do that. So for her to take whatever she took off of my thing, which I thought was extremely rude, but to take it and to mock it the way she did, huh?
Oh, I was welcoming in Atticus Kane.
Oh,
yes, they are. She gets the molds in and she brings them to pretty much to character, and then she does giveaways and drawings and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's really simple. It really isn't, you know, I create them. That's it.
She creates them.
And it's a business.
Yep.
That's really what it is. So when you do that, you're affecting somebody's business, you know? And if she were to take something from 21, say she took a video from that, put up the video on her, put up the video on her
Rainbow Shine
channel.
Your work is amazing.
Oh, thank you. There's more. I sent her so many.
There is, and I'll make a slideshow of them, and we can use that for an intro when we do the giveaway.
That's a giveaway. That one was a giveaway. I gave that one away to somebody just recently. So that was the
page, because you're gonna have to resend me the pictures.
Dude, really? What?
Marvel. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to resend me all those pictures so I can make a slideshow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just.
Oh, okay. I'll send them to you again. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'll send them to you again.
Before the giveaway, we'll do that as an intro. And you guys have probably noticed, yes, I have my pay stuff linked and my Ko-Fi account where you could pay as well linked up there if you want to tip. I'm going to be doing charity donations once a month. Subscribers' choice or guests, wherever they can pick. We'll do a vote, and I will dollar match whatever you guys donate. And I'm also taking donations for new equipment because mine sucks and I'm tired of the desk that sits on the floor. So I ordered my desk on my own, but yeah, I'm doing that. They can judge me over there. I don't care. I've worked hard, so
trying to find
stuff.
What's so funny is that when I was there when you were going through all of that on Hussey's stream, when they were picking on you, and that's when I was like, what the heck is going on with that, right? Because I guess they thought you were somebody else or whatever the deal is with that, but it was not fair. They didn't have any right to do that, but that's what you get being over on that channel. It's terrible. It's not it's toxic. It's not the place that you really should be. You should be on a channel that that you don't have people that are doing that. You know, you gotta kind of be in the energy. You know, like attracts like, right? You have to, you know.
Yeah.
I'm very much into that.
Does digital art as well, Jessie Wessie. She loves it. She has her own thing that she does. Actually, one of my thumbnails I use the gangle. That's her. She drew that. And building the desk is the fun part. I will make a video recording myself putting that thing together, and you can count how many times I swear or throw something. How about that? Tell me who does not do that.
I love it. That's hilarious.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, I was trying to put up a poll and I couldn't figure how to do it, guys. So who gets Skelter in the divorce? That's what I want to know. Somebody asked that yesterday. Who gets Skelter in the Hussey Carey divorce? Drop your answers in the comment. Edit in a swear jar counter. That would be hilarious. I wish I knew how to do that. I would do that. Absolutely.
Unicorn, how many people do you have in your chat? I can't see anybody. I don't even know.
It says I have 13.
Oh, really? Okay.
There's a few of them.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I kind of felt compelled, if you want to call it that, to get up here is because I couldn't stand people bringing up that part where she takes my where she's commenting on that and bringing my name up and saying all the things that, you know, especially saying, like, if you're embarrassed about it, why don't you say, no, I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm ticked off that you're trying to, you know, slander my business. It's a business. You freaking, you know, like, I'm trying to keep it nice, but like, I was really upset. I sent over some messages over to Unicorn. I was really upset. Huh?
Sorry. I said you can call
her. No, it's okay.
Shark-tooth beaver.
Or okay, well, I'll try to keep it. I'll keep it. You know, I'll keep it nice. But
joint custody, we know that.
I know
they can't have a civil conversation just because she called him a snake. So.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of stuff going on there too, and the other thing I do besides this is I am a Reiki healer. Okay, I'm an energy Reiki healer, and so energy is like I read into things. I read auras, I read energy, and all that stuff. Right? You have to be if you work with energy. That's all there is to it. And she doesn't understand that about me either, and she's not understanding about how karma works. And
welcome in, Blaze and Banter.
Oh, hey, Blaze.
Yes, it's a beautiful.
How you doing, Blaze?
Kind of going over it before we do the giveaway. I don't know when we're going to do that yet.
No, we got to collab a little bit and talk about how and how it's going to work and all that stuff, because we want, you know, I don't want this to be, I don't want people to be thinking that you're just all about this now and all that stuff, you know?
No, I do a variety of things.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. So it's not, you know, you can participate, you can still be on here and participate and be in it. And I'm going to try to figure out how to do it the best way, because I have my channel where I do my drawings on. I make a video about the one that I'm doing, and then people make the comments on the bottom, and that's usually where I do all the, you know, the counting of the names and you know, and do all that. And then I make another video on who won and that kind of stuff. So, but I've done a lot of them, and so, you know, then I have to get information on what your address is because I have to ship them to you. So that's why it becomes, you know, that's why we got to, we'll figure it out. You know, I can either, you know, you could either come to my channel and you can subscribe and you can do it there, or I can have a special, I can do a special video.
Go ahead, honey. I'm sorry. Go ahead, honey. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, but we'll figure that part out. We'll figure it out. So, but I appreciate you letting me come up here and explain my side, because I'm just like one of the, not like you. You got dragged pretty bad. You were a victim of circumstance for sure. I just happened to be in the line of fire, and I got,
That's because you're a mom for me. That's why she did it.
yeah, I know. And I'm trying to not let it get to me, and but it keeps coming back up. And then other creators
said that they absolutely love your work, so you'll be just fine.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, and lots of them. Almost all of
There's
them.
so many pictures I sent her of some of them that I have that I've made throughout the years. And what's that?
My phone ate them. You'll have to resend them. I want to do a video slide thing for the intro for the live collab.
Can you do that on your
yeah,
when you're doing a stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Intro. Yeah, I just need the videos again and
and
to ask
like I said, if you want to see what I do, or if you want to see any of them, you can go on my channel, and I have over 200 videos of these little guys that I've done and from the very beginning, and it's a progress of my work of how I started and where I am now. It's funny because when I first started, you just showed the one that my very, very first one that I did was the one before. It was the very first one that she showed, and my progress that I've made.
Your channel link, because people are asking for it.
I don't know. I'm not sure how to do it. How would I do that?
I'm gonna drop it now. I have it. I just want to make sure.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely. Yeah.
Here you guys go. Give her some show her some love on the channel.
Yeah, you guys, it's a art and healing channel. I don't do drama over there. It's just basically my showcasing the art and helping to doing healing and how to do it for yourself.
Self-healing. Like Val, I just kind of do whatever.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Streams, and she does her, sketching and stuff like that. I just kind of do whatever.
Yeah, and it's no different than what you do as far as you're sketching. Carrie does her coloring that she's very proud of. She's showcased her work. I don't see what the difference is. But for her to tease me or to mock me or to make fun of me, I thought was in really poor taste. I thought, that was really uncool. And is this your business, or is this just what you do as a hobby? Like, why would you do that to someone? That's a lot of work that goes into these dolls. I mean, I'm talking blood, sweat, and tears. Okay. I'm just kidding. But I'm just kidding. You can get the blood comes from stabbing your finger with a needle. I'm telling you. I'm just joking, but it's a lot of work.
For sure.
And for her, I have no sympathy for this woman. I'm telling you, I can't even believe what I'm seeing.
Full talent.
What's that?
Blaze said you have a beautiful talent.
Oh, thanks, Blaze. I appreciate that.
Yes,
I do.
Thank you. She does.
I'm not trying to hog all your attention here.
Oh, no, you're fine. I brought you up here so you could speak your mind and get your words out and explain a little what you do. So. Yeah,
it's just, so basically these, now let me just explain one thing though. Some of them, because you have to understand that some of them are, the companies that own the Bountiful Baby that's in, one of them is in Utah. One of them, I think they're both in Utah actually, but anyway, that's not important. They one of them, Bountiful, usually it's their company. So they will, the people in the family have babies, and what they did is they did 3D scans on their babies, and then they went ahead and that's who we're painting. We're painting their family members' babies, basically, because they're the ones that are, most of them are related to the people who own that business, that company that sells these, you know, vinyl dolls, which makes sense. So you're getting, so they have a whole bunch of baby prototypes that you can look at, and they are actual 3D scans of real babies. So the one that I showed you, the two that you saw, or the very first one is a real born, and that is one that is a 3D scan. Now, some of these artists, and I know a couple of these sculptors, a couple of them live in Australia, and another one that lives in the US, but they're all over the place. And they are very talented in what they do. These sculptors make these kits are just unbelievable. They're incredible. And then you get a prototype artist to paint them and get them ready for showing them so that you can see them. And that's where that comes from. So, but some of these sculptors actually make them up in their head and come out with this beautiful, you know, doll. And then much like that one that you see there. And,
Yes.
and then we, the artists, from all over the place, they're all over the world. They're everywhere. If you go on to you go to reborns.com, that is the place where you're going to find, there's thousands of them up there. And that is where all of our artists come together and sell these dolls. Now, what I do is what they do. I'm even on their site, but I don't actually have many that I'm selling because it takes a lot of work, and they take time to make. And I've been working, so I don't have a lot of time to make them, but they do take time, and it's a skill. I promise you, very much. And so yeah, so that's kind of what it is. And these sculptors are brilliant. They are brilliant. I want to be a sculptor at some point. I would love to do the sculpting part. That's kind of where I'm looking at, because I used to sculpt when I was in like high school or junior high or whatever, and I would make, I'd sculpt things. I did a unicorn. I made a unicorn. I'll send you a picture of it sometime.
Oh,
yeah, when I was in school. But that's kind of, I've always been artistic like that, and
awesome.
And so it kind of came out in doing this. And then by the time I became a Reiki healer, about the time I started painting them, when I first started doing it.
I can't.
And it has been, huh?
I can't draw to save my
What's
life.
that?
I can draw stick people. I can draw stick people. It's a doll, Buff Weave. She does reborn dolls.
That's so funny. Yeah, these are they are so much fun to put together, and you have to weight them and all those things. You have to weigh them and make sure that they weigh right. They have to move right, and there's a lot that goes into it. It's not just to throw it together and throw it out. It takes,
I'm gonna have to get the size from you of the doll that you're sending, because I'm sure my granddaughter will want clothes to go with the baby doll.
Oh yeah, no, and she'll be getting. She's going to get a box opening. Oh, they come with box openings too. That's the other thing. They come with supplies. It's not like you're getting a doll with nothing. You're going to get the blanket and all the stuff that goes with it.
I will make a video and send it to you, and you can put it on your channel. I can't put it on mine.
Okay, gotcha. Right. Oh no. Okay. Well, I think I can. I don't really have any children on my channel. I just have the dolls. But
right. Well, she won't be.
My niece has one.
But you'll hear her, obviously, because I want her to say thank you.
Yeah. If you,
I can't put her on. I can't put it on here.
Right. No, I understand. Yeah. No, if you want to if you are wanting me to go ahead and do that, if you show the box opening without her in it, then that would be even better, right?
Yeah, I can do that too. Yeah.
I mean, you can do it in many ways. There's many ways to do it where you don't have to include them. Whether it's pictures or whatever, so
that's profile change. Rainbow shines. I like it.
Does anybody have any questions or anything like that? if anybody had any questions, I'm here to.
Yeah, and
I can't see anything, so I don't.
well, I can, so I can ask if they come up. Yeah, I'm sorry she did that to you, man. She's got issues. She ain't rap right. You're welcome, Nimble Shine.
Yeah, you're right.
She ain't rap right. That's all.
No, she's not. No, I can't. I don't understand how people like that. Like, I don't get that. Why somebody would be cruel like that? Why would you do that? Why are you making fun of someone when you don't really even understand what you're doing, like, or what they do? You know, I mean, I don't get it. And I never even did anything. That's the funny part, you know. And then all of a sudden, my name kept coming up and everything. And listen, it's fine. That's not what bothered me. What bothered me was because everybody was getting this wrong idea about how I was talking crap about her, and I went on a channel and I did all that. No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't do it. I just get on
in the chat. That's what it was, and she figured out you were a mod for me, and she fucking did what she did.
All I said was somebody asked what happened, and I said that they got their asses handed to them. That's all I said, because I know that Husky repeated it, and I kind of laughed. I thought it was actually funny because that's what happened. That was one of the days that there was something that had happened, and she went on a rampage and went after me, and I just get on. You've seen me on the streams. You guys know who I am. You've seen me. I was healer for a little bit there, and then I went back to being Bellaboo. And and for her, you know, taking somebody, I know I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that she's done that to. And it's horrific to be picked out like that, and to be picked on, and to be made fun of. And then, you know, and especially when you got somebody's business that's in the balance, that's not cool. It's really not. And people are going, oh, that's creepy.
That's
you know
what you do to make money.
Yeah, you know, and they go for a lot of money, you guys. I mean, I've seen one of them go for over $2,000 for one, because they don't sell it anymore. You can't even get it anymore, and a lot of people will pay that, which is really crazy. But that's what it is. I mean, you know, that's a business. I would be doing it full time, but I work because it's steady. And, you know, and I still do my hobby, but I do it with, I do that with the combination of the healing. I kind of combine them together, and, do the, you know, I got to tell you guys, you got to open up your chakras. Okay. Because that's what Reiki healers do. They work with chakras, and chakras are energy points in your body. You got to open them up. If you want to heal yourself and you want to open up that energy, you know, to let it flow, you got to open up those centers. So I can tell you how to do it. If you need help with that, I can tell you how to do it. And it's important for your healing and to be healthy, to manage it. You know, I can't say that enough.
You look like the flying octopus.
Right. Yeah, like that.
all wound up and tight and living for fucking parasocial relationships instead of touching
That's
grass.
right. I've been studying this spiritual healing for almost 10 years now. And I became certified in Reiki, and I work with my hands, and I do distant healing. And I don't think Carrie knows anything about any of that. How would she? Because in order for you to be a conscious, self-aware, and to have caring feelings about other people, you can't be that way if you are balanced. There is no way that you can be balanced and to do that and to behave that way. You're not. So she's all blocked, okay? And I don't. She just is, because that's what that is. When you're blocked, your heart is blocked, all those things. You're going to end up getting sick. You're going to come down with all kinds of weird stuff. And that's what happens when they stay blocked. So some people may understand it, some people may not. Right, right. Let me just say this, so you guys understand. There are 7 that go all the way down. You have your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. And those are all the things that you need to do to, you have to unblock all of those. And in order for you to do any kind of healing, if you're trying to, and getting on the YouTube and finding megahertz and frequency, that's, just look it up and you'll figure it out. It's not that hard. So, and just so you know, Rai, okay, so it's the Reiki. Rai is the spiritual universal. That's what that means. Ki is life energy. So that's what that means. That's what Reiki means. So, now,
Learn something new.
yeah. So that's why I asked you when, if you were talking about any kind of things that you had going on, the best thing you could do is open up your chakras. I think I even asked you that. I think I may have asked you about it.
Did that because my mom was big into Reiki when I was growing up.
Okay.
So, yeah. That's how I was able to just take in what needed to be taken in. Did my own thing.
Taken in?
Huh?
Taken in?
Yeah, taking in all the negativity over the past 3 months. Been able to take it in.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was like, what do you, I was kind of trying to figure out what you meant by taking it. No, you're going through, what you're going through right now is you're getting spiritually attacked. Because I see it in a different perspective. I'm looking at it in a whole different perspective. And you were probably the catalyst that brought it all down. I don't think that you were by yourself, but because this whole thing started with, they were attacking you, and that was them that did that. You didn't ask them to do it. They did it on their own. They are the ones that did that. What made them do it? What made them do it? Why would they want to attack you the way they did?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. Because everybody else pulled me off to the side, So I have no idea. I don't know what the motive was. I don't even really care to try to figure out the motive. I just know they broke up, and who gets custody of Skelter? Somebody asked that in another stream, and now it's stuck with me. I need to know who gets custody of Skelter.
Oh my God. Listen.
Rainbow Shine says she has a book called The Complete Guide to Chakras Vintage Edition.
Oh, great. Okay, so she's aware too. Okay. See, the more people, you see, this is more than just watching, you're seeing all this stuff go down in real time, right? But no one's seeing it from the perspective that I do. And I'm seeing it as karma coming in. It's reaping season now. Karma's coming in, and it is taking names. I'm telling you, it's finding everybody.
What do you think about this here, this B-man situation? Yeah. He's interviewing that Ashley chick.
Oh, okay. I kind of heard about that.
I'm in prison for neglecting her children. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. I think that he should leave it alone.
I think he should too. I don't think he should have her on his channel, but I can't tell somebody what to do with their channel.
No, listen, they're going to have to figure it out themselves, because people are going to do what they're going to do. You can't, you really can't control them. And that's where you kind of have to just go, well, I told you.
Ashley is that chick that Hussey and Carrie had up on panel, and Carrie halfway forgave her because she owned what she did to her kids. It was in the paper and everything back in like 2011, I think, and she spent like I think she served like 18 months or something like that in prison. I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember the case. From the paper. I don't really know the girl, But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so now she's on G-Man saying that she personally knows people from CPS and she does this and does that now, which is great if she really does. But due to the topics that he's discussing, I don't think she should be part of that. That's my opinion.
I wouldn't open up a can of worms. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't touch any of that. You got to let the sleeping dogs just lie. Let them lie, because the fact that people want to come in, and my opinion about it, okay, this is just my opinion. Okay. Nobody has to, go, what the heck are you talking about? Rev and Shanny are living out their karma right now. This is my opinion. This is my own opinion about it. Rev and Shan, or he's Jason and Shan are living out the karma that they produced themselves. They're the ones that put it out there. They're the ones that have to live out this karma. And people keep coming in and interfering in it. And they keep wanting to give them money. And they keep wanting to help them and give them, maybe if I give you some money, they're not going to change because you gave them money. Are you crazy? No, they're going to continue doing what they do. They don't want to change. They are past that point at this point. I feel. I don't think that there is they can go ahead and lie, but they're the ones that have to figure it out. They have to make the choices. They have to go find the resources to get them out of their mess. Because when you start interfering with that karma energy, you're just going to pick up that energy. That's all. You're going to share it with them. Because that's how it works. That energy is energy. It's very fluid. And karma is everybody knows about karma. When whatever you give, you get back. You're going to get it back. That's how you learn lessons. That's what it's for, and they threw out a lot of bad karma. Okay. And so that's the difference between somebody getting some good dharma and some bad karma. Why? Because, doing what the things they did, they lied. Lying is like a big one. And you can't be doing that. You can't just sit there and lie. Huh?
I said for sure.
Yeah. It's so my opinion about it is that, he's talking about making content, and that's external. That's like, you're justifying it. You're justifying it by saying, I want to make this.
He wants to do stuff with this chick on his channel. Like, oh my God, G-Man, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's not, you want to make content, but you have to remember that what whatever it is that you're doing to make this content, you're exploiting the thing that, you're trying to get for whatever reason. I can't imagine that he's doing it to get views, but
I don't know what his motive is, but
I don't either.
He's going to be interviewing with Von Beardo tonight. Everybody should tune in. I'm not sure what time. I haven't checked the tab yet.
Okay, here's one thing that really surprised me. Okay, one of the videos that I did very recently, Von Birdo. What was it about? Or Fallon called her Von Birdo.
Yeah,
Von.
Fucking weird.
Vonnie. He came on and made a comment on one of my videos, and he said they look realistic or lifelike or something like that. And I said, Von Beardo, oh my God, it's so good to see you. Thank God, thank you for coming by and all that, And he didn't have any problem going on there and checking it out and seeing what it was about, and he thought they looked real, and and I thought that was really cool. So, and I told you about that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I did. Yeah. But
guys, if you want to check him out tonight, if you're not already subscribed to him, go check him out.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I just have what's that? I'm sorry. You get cut off. And
a question. I even left a question on his community tab. He asked people for suggestions.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I could find it. It's
I kind of feel like so again, my opinion.
Oh well.
My opinion about that whole thing that he was going to do. That I'm sorry that Buff was going to do with Shan and Rev. You know, I mean, it's like he's going to do whatever, and it, you know, whatever. If they decide to do it, that's on them and all that. You know, it's whatever. You know, whatever. Go for it. But
I asked, what's the real beef with Hussey? I want to know, like, what started this
with who?
with G-Man and Hussey?
Oh, I think. I just think that I mean, I don't even know where to begin with that. That goes back a ways. I feel like they are going to attack him because they, you know, I think that because Hussey is a little bit controlling and he probably wants to go after people who he feels could be a threat.
That's one he could really bring down, though. Von Beardo doesn't like all that drama stuff. He would just not have it there. He'd block them.
Yeah, you have to just don't engage in it, you know. That would be the smart way to go. If it would end if you would just stop engaging and stop going back with more videos and stuff like that. I kind of got turned off by them going back and forth with each other because I thought it's so pointless and I'm wasting my time. I don't have time to sit here and watch you guys argue with each other. I could care less. I don't care about any of that stuff.
Yeah. I like Von Beardo's stuff too. I'm not going to go cause trouble in his channel.
Yeah,
he likes to chill.
Yeah,
chat, like ask your questions. You don't have to attack each other, you know.
Yeah, that's what G-Man and Hussey were doing. They were, you know, they kept making the videos going back and forth.
Yes.
And I just
now I want to know what started it. Where did this transpire from? Yeah, Von Beardo likes Hussey anyways. I don't think he won't. I don't think.
Yeah,
and as far as I know, Hussey doesn't have a problem with him. He got on his panel and confessed his love to her. He got on his panel and confessed his love.
Oh my God.
That's fucking great.
Oh my God. But you know what channel I really, that I've been finding myself having a lot of fun on is Val. I've really just been, it's been fun going over there.
Wodi's is fun.
And Wodi. I'm not going to forget. I'm not neglecting Wodi.
Yeah, I have fun in in the chats that I go into. Like 21, we have fun in there. Mainly, I go in there to shit talk.
don't. Yeah. You know, I like to go and just watch and be supportive and just have fun. I don't. That's all I do. That's really what I'm there for.
Yeah, I was watching Keldoge this morning, shit talking. I love to shit talk.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I don't. I try
know.
not to.
But
I just.
You try not to? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I try not to overhear too much, but at least over in the other chats, I can like put the caps on and rage out. I don't want to rage out on my channel. I just want to shit talk, you know. I can crash out.
No, I think so. Is Lay still? Is she still in the chat?
I don't know.
Well, my feeling about that was that I, however people are drawn in and however that goes, we were all there once too, for the most part. Not everybody, but some of us have been there. Some of us got out because of whatever reason. I kind of read a lot of the comments and people say, well, that happened to me, that happened to me. And it happened to a lot of people. You know, it happened to me. Yeah. And for stupid reasons too. I mean, they're really, you know, and they've got people over there that are so deep into it that it's kind of, that to me is a little bit weird to be that deep into it, where you're so gung-ho and you're doing things to other people that are immoral or, you know, whatever, doing their bidding for them, right?
Yes.
If you want to call it that. No, that's okay. But I was just going to...
I was on his... Frank from the Geek Room.
Oh, Frank.
Frank, yes.
Is he there? Is he in there?
No, some Jessie
Oh, okay.
Wesley said same Giga and Frank, because she said she rallies for me in 21.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Well, me too, I mean, I want to, but they're very, what I felt over there was, the mods like to shut people down and kick them off and ban and do all that kind of junk, They're not, they're just,
The only time my mod
huh?
should be banning,
Oh,
the only time anybody should be banned is if they are just ridiculously out of control in the chat, like making threats or doxing somebody.
yeah, you've got a pretty good group. I don't,
Yeah,
yeah,
I do.
I don't
appreciate
really,
support.
yeah, I don't really get, that feeling when I'm, I like to be in a environment where, everybody's just, it's light and fluffy, if you want to call it that. But,
Yeah.
Like I was going to say, what I kind of, my feeling about like what Blaze went through is it's like, I kind of almost equate it to having like an awakening of some kind. It's almost like she had this, like, it was like a light, like a light turned on and she realized what she was in, or, and that's scary when you find yourself into something like that and you're like, wait, what have I been, it's almost like you're under a spell. And it can be like that. You can be sort of like under a spell where you don't really know what you're doing, or you're not really aware of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing it, but you're not, it's like, that's what kind of being under a spell is. And just because they didn't have a cauldron and they weren't, going with the thing, you can be under a spell for different reasons. That doesn't have to be like that.
She's going to be interviewing with Greg Lurick. I don't know. I said I'm going up on panel with him because I know his streams can get out of hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got caught up with bad people.
Yeah, but we have to. You gave her some grace, and that's important. We need to do that with people. We can't sit there and hold people. You gotta. They have to.
With Terry and Hussey or Fallon, especially Fallon. She's a Chris Watts lover.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, that's absurd. That is so dumb. I can't even. It's just so dumb. Like, right? Okay, you like Chris Watts? Okay. Whatever. I better not say anymore because I don't want anybody saying anything. But just that I can see how things can go down when you finally wake up and you're like, okay, wait, I got to take some stock here and realize it. And then, she basically owned it. I mean, you guys both, I don't see what you did as the same thing. It was different. Yours was that you had things posted. They attacked you and they went after you because they didn't like for some reason, it was when you were on the beginning of it. I remember, unless there was something I didn't see, watching you get attacked there, and then it went down from there, and then you had your channel, way less people.
Watts apologist was not on my bingo card. I know, right? It wasn't on my bingo card either, Giga, but it was. Like, that's just, she gonna be all by herself. She loses Hussey. She already picked. Cancel culture still exists. Giga said Fallon being a Watts apologist was not on my bingo card. Hennessy said cancel culture still exists. It just went stealth mode for a little while. Yep, that's for fact.
I don't know anything about this. You guys, one thing that I was learning about way back when I first started to, when I was getting to my right and all that kind of stuff, about energy and all that kind of stuff. One of the things that we had to learn about was how narcissists work and what they are. And they are everywhere. They're all over the place. people are narcissists, and there'll be people that you would never guess that were narcissists. Those are people who are unaware of themselves, that commit crimes, do all the things, and they justify it, and they go on their little like their little soapboxes and say they're the best and the bestest and the most goodest and everything. I am this and I am that. And that's how you can kind of spot them out when they start doing that kind of crap. Once you starve them out, they don't have anything. Huh?
And that's what really, really even set me off even more, Jesse, was when she fucking stated that. Fallon even said Shanann was the one that murdered the kids. Absolutely fucking disgusting.
She's a narc. She's a malignant narc to say that.
Children. She fucking hates women and children. She has to.
It's very weird to me because everything, all the evidence, and it wasn't coincidence. Let me just say this, okay? Because like she's talking about Chris Watts and saying he's innocent and all that kind of crap, and he's sitting in prison and he's for the rest of his life and all this stuff, right? And we saw what happened to those children and what went on and how disgusting it was and how it made us feel, right? It was gross and it's nauseating and it's all the things that we don't want to have to keep rehashing. And what does Carrie do? She brings it back up again, rehashes it, opens it all back up again, and then all this stuff started coming out about it again. And it shouldn't have been. They need to just rest in peace and let it go, because that to me is disgusting. Like, that's gross. Yeah. Talking about dead people like that and claiming that he's, and that's why it was funny when they had her in that dress instead of Chris Watts. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, the dog shit on the dress.
Yeah, it was really great. But thank God for those AIs. I'm telling you, they help because they make you laugh, and that's good. Yes. But but like I was saying, when you are what I'm watching happen in real time is that these people are doing it to themselves. They are, once you take out the people who like Shannon Rev and all the people that they were concentrating on, now they go after each other. It's kind of interesting how that works. Isn't that interesting? Because they don't have anybody else.
I know. And for the shark tooth beaver lovers that are watching, and the ones that support the Chris Watts lover, fuck, my brain went sideways. Every time I have to think about these motherfuckers. Carrie, do better.
I know.
Okay, I personally, I wouldn't have started with that case coming from this community. I would have started off with like Ed Gein or something, something else. Yeah, something that's already out there, and just my opinion.
There's a movie on it. They've got documentaries on it. They've got movies on it. What the heck is talking about it going to do? What are you doing? It's a waste of time. Who cares?
Her second one was, again, about a young woman who, and that case is still ongoing. It's not even closed yet.
I didn't even really know about that one, and I'm not even paying attention to Carrie's crap.
No, but Val was.
I'm only seeing. Yeah.
I had to stop watching it because it was my mind. I was like, "What is she fucking talking about?"
Yeah, it's not good for your mental health to be watching all this crime and murder and all this other stuff. It's not good. It's not healthy. And she would pick that.
Evil lives here in the background, guys. By the way.
What's that?
I'm watching a true crime documentary in the background. It's called.
Oh, you are? Oh, no, yeah. I don't say. Listen, if you find it interesting and you're getting something out of it, then by all means, go ahead. But when you are watching this and you're commenting on it and you're going over all these facts and this and that and everything, it's just, to me, there's already stuff about it out there.
For me. Like, if I was going to do something like that, I would start it off as just like having a panel of people up and just discussing our opinions on it. I wouldn't be trying to review it in the same sense as other true crime people do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just me
Yeah.
though. And
Like, I don't, like I said, I don't have a channel of doing like what you guys do. I don't have that. Mine is different. And me going on your guys' channels and supporting you guys, especially I want to try to support a lot more. I had a lot of stuff going on, so I was trying to be really careful about what I was doing. But like Val and stuff like that, I want to support them. I want them to do good and to succeed and have a great channel and do all the things,
but it is insensitive and yes, it is very insensitive and distasteful. I agree, Jesse.
What's that?
The way Carrie does the true crime is very insensitive and distasteful.
Oh yeah. It's ick, Like I'm not gonna get on there and watch that and support, but I will get on and watch what you guys do, because that's what I like, is getting on with you creators that do that do it. Then I'm totally fine with that,
Equipment.
So yeah, and then there's that, and then it's fine. You should definitely try to get back. You're putting it out there. You're spending your time. You should get something. Yeah,
and AJ's supposed to help me set up the channel, like better overlays and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I'm what were you gonna say? I'm sorry, it's cutting you off.
To do all this nice stuff, I have to have the extra money to do it. Some of these programs you have to pay for, and I want to make it fun and pretty when they come on up in here, or neat looking, whatever. But I can't even do half of what I want to do with the equipment that I have right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you're kind of new, huh? You're a little bit new.
I'm new
at all of that.
No,
I don't blame you.
Bellaboo up here. Yeah.
Yeah, so a little bit, just so you know who I am, because a lot of people don't know me. They don't know me from a can of paint. And I'm not one of the creators. I don't get into the Discords. I don't do the games, stuff like that. But I'm just a supporter of you guys, and that's kind of where I am.
We all appreciate that. Hussey is gonna bust both of your kneecaps. Well, he can try if he can catch me.
What did you say? What did you say?
Hussey is gonna bust both of your kneecaps, laughing my ass off. I said, yeah, if he can catch me. Hennessy
with a spaghetti noodle.
Life does get in the way, and things we want to buy, we don't have the money for it, so it goes on the back burner. Yeah, that's kind of, well, I ordered my desk. It's really cool. It's like it's black with like neon pink and purple and blue in it. It's pretty cool. And
neat. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was about that was I think $200 on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
But it's perfect size for where I'm putting it. And now I'm working on the chair next, and then the microphone, but I'm not asking for the full price. I'm asking for part of it, so I put my own money into it as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Charity runs the charity streams once a month. I want to let the audience choose who we're donating to, and we'll do a direct link to the charity. That way they can donate directly to the charity, and I don't have to have any of that money pass through me, and I will match the dollar amount at the end of it. We'll set a goal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really cool. I wanted to
do on my channel, something, I've seen other people do it as well. I just thought it'd be something cool, give back to,
Absolutely. You know, I have, like I said, a lot of people don't know who I am, but
no,
I do
it's from
have,
Amazon, Tennessee. Sorry.
no, go ahead. Because I want to
It's
see what you're getting. I want to, I want to check it
Yeah,
out.
AJ's gonna help me with the overlays and stuff and the
Oh,
merch
cool.
idea I had. It's
Okay.
I don't remember the top of the t-shirt says about smoking crack, and then there's a unicorn. Actually, it's here in the background. You can kind of see it. See, that
Yeah.
one's smoking pot, but we're gonna have one that's smoking crack. Do the
I
buckled
love
knees
it.
and all. Yeah, and unicrack corn.
That's awesome.
Corn. I'm still working on getting my gecko her new tank. Sometimes you just have to place the order and they only eat ramen for the rest of the week. Yeah, I've done that. Unfortunately, I can't just feed my kids ramen, so I can eat ramen and just or just not eat so that they can eat. But so I put my stuff up there, try to reach, get a little help. Fent folding.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I see
Yeah, I
other
definitely,
people.
I want to. Well, yeah, you got to, I mean, were you going to just continue to do your streaming without getting
That I haven't decided
any
fully
kind
yet.
of,
Because I might do like the super chats and stuff like that. I just don't know about
Mhm.
the AdSense and all that. So I don't know about any of that yet. I'm doing one thing at a time.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I've been doing the same thing. That's what I've been doing, but one thing about, like, you guys don't know who I am. You don't know me, like I said, from a can of paint. You can find me on my channel and then you can see who I am and stuff like that. But
and I also always too, if somebody is in need, I have no problem for you guys dropping your Cash App or Venmo or whatever you have. If you wanted to drop it during a stream, I don't care. You're more than welcome.
to drop, oh, you mean like if somebody is needing
yeah, like if they need help with like their a situation, if they're in between paychecks or they need help with their animal, like to take it to the vet or something, I don't mind letting them drop their Cash App or Venmo or whatever,
That's really nice. Yeah, that is really, really nice. I tend to resonate better with people who are that are kind and that they don't you know what I'm saying. This is the kind of atmosphere that I resonate with. I can say a couple of them that I know of because I'm not on a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, trust me, Hennessy.
What's that?
I feel that. Hennessy says, "No, Dave, my cat, he owns the apartment. I just pay the bills." Yeah, that's usually how it goes with animals.
Oh,
like I own a king size bed, but my Chihuahua, and she's a teacup Chihuahua. She weighs all but maybe 5 pounds, and she owns the whole bed. I just try to sleep in it where I can fit. And she's a small dog.
Oh, I used to have a Chihuahua that was a
she's actually,
it was a little apple head, and I lost him a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
that's cute.
Yes, it is. It's adorable. She's a spoiled brat. My lab is spoiled too. Now that I have my room rearranged, she can come up here and he takes over the whole bed too. So it's just a losing battle. 95% of that bed is owned by the Chihuahua, 5% is yours. Yeah, exactly. She's spoiled. Both my dogs are.
Well,
spoiled brats,
my dog does the same.
Yes.
I know, I do too. I have a Are you there?
Yeah, I hear you. Keep cutting in and out.
I'm sorry. It kind of goes in and out. Yeah. I have a Dotson Corgi,
Aw. That's what's up.
and she's really, really cute. She's such a sweetheart. She's very sweet, and I hate leaving her. She's only gone for. She's only at home for a couple of hours, and then I try to race home and get to her. She's on one of my videos too. You can see her there. So yeah, we went on a walk, and I was just talking about one of the drawings and stuff like that. But she's really cute. She's really funny. And so the reason why I came up here, or the reason why she invited me up here, Unicorn, was because I kind of was getting a little bit tired of people making, like we were talking about before, about her kind of taking a piece of me and then just stomping on it, or trashing it, or whatever.
I know exactly how
What's
you
that?
feel. That's why I know exactly how
Yeah.
you feel. That's why I said no. I'm gonna let her come up, and we're just gonna explain what you do,
And
so people.
and well, the last video, I think she said something about, well, if you're embarrassed, then maybe you shouldn't put it out there, and this and that and everything. It's like, no. You're mistaken my disgust and anger for your embarrassment. I don't know where she got embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed about it. But what I don't like is to be compared to somebody who does those weird videos, because you could put any old video up there and have somebody walking around and having all the baby noises and all that junk. I don't, like I said, that is cringy to me, and I don't do that. I'm not about that. Okay. So just so you know, but creating them, somebody like me would create a doll for her to do that. So that's where she got her dolls from, probably. I'm sure somebody like me that makes them. But they're allowed to do whatever they want. These people can do whatever. They want to run around and make videos and do that kind of stuff. That's their thing. Whatever. I'm not judging anybody or anything. But it bothered me because that's not. She was making fun of it. That the whole reason why she did that was because, and then she went into this whole thing, this whole diatribe of talking about a video of this one lady it was about a movie. She was getting into this movie. Did you see that? And she was talking about how some of these babies that they make are in these movies. Yeah, they do actually make babies for movies. They do. They're in movies and things like that.
Sure.
And I know one of the sculptors. Well, I know one of the sculptors. What's that?
She doesn't need to continue to drag you around because.
She keeps doing it because she keeps doing it because I keep bringing it up and saying, hey, and then she sees it and then she wants to go back at it again because she's because that's weird. But stop doing that. This is not anything that you understand or know about. You don't understand what I do. Stop sitting there trying to make it look like I'm a freak weirdo that makes videos about, doing some kind of role play with them and stuff. It's like, I don't do that. That's annoying to me.
Yeah, exactly. Your videos.
There's a lot of creative. Yeah.
Showing your finished product.
Yeah, what I create, what I do, and have in my collection, or what I create, I always bring them up when I have a new creation, and I will do a video about it. And whether I'm giving it away, it's always about either it's a drawing or giving them away or whatever it is. That is what I do. And she should have known that. I was doing a giveaway, I think, in that particular video that she put a picture of, and she goes, oh, she props them up and all this other stuff. Well, what am I supposed to do? Put them in a box and show the box, or not show them at all? I mean, what are you thinking? Like, you're so weird. But anyway,
yes.
So what I got ticked off about was that she was comparing it. Then she used this video, or she used whatever I did, made a snide remark about it. And then she went into this movie about this lady who, it was about a baby. And I know a sculptor who made a baby for this particular movie. And I know where that that doll is, but that doll was actually in this movie, and I forgot what it was called. I don't remember the name of it, but it was the lady who has that baby has the movie and all that stuff. But it was made for that movie, and they are in movies. People use them for that reason.
Exactly.
So there are purposes for these dolls that she has no clue about. And you look ridiculous and stupid when you start talking about them and making comments about them and act like you're on your little, and then here you are, you're coloring in coloring books and that, okay. So you color in coloring books and that's your fine art. Okay.
Exactly.
It's so stupid to me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'd love to give her a kit and have her paint it and tell me, and then see how well she does. Literally.
I wouldn't buy it.
I mean, my God, a lot of people, some people do, and they're not, some of their work is like, you're just going, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people can do it and they're good at it. Some people try to do it and they're, you know what I'm saying? It's not, art is art, but when you want to get the realism, it's either going to be good or it's just going to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't
going to be
I
live
don't want to
again
be, I don't want
tomorrow,
to.
you guys. It's going to be an open panel just to chit chat and talk shit or whatever. Talk about our lives, do whatever. I have another panel guest going to join tomorrow.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I don't know. What's your plan for now? Are you going to be heading off or?
Oh, no. I'm going to play some of this G-Man video.
Oh, okay, great. Okay. I didn't know what you were doing.
I know somebody had gotten the clip of the newest Jason video because he privated it.
Oh, yeah, you were looking for that. You still have, you don't have it yet?
No, I don't.
No, you don't have it? Okay.
No, not yet.
Well, I just saw it though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Where the heck did I see it? I need to find
Oh, okay. Who just had that? I just saw, I was just looking at it.
Because I wanted to play it as part of the Shanny and Rev update, but
I think Frank has it.
I'll check his again. I didn't see it.
I'm pretty sure, and everybody thought it was AI or something.
Oh, maybe.
It was. Some people were saying it was AI. It was like so stupid. It wasn't AI. I'm sure, but it was the one where he was burping.
Oh yes, and then farted like a pig that he is.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh my God. How many people do you have in chat right now? I wish I could see.
I think there's 18. Hey, Bad Wolf. Yeah, there is. There's 60-second delay in chat. It wouldn't let me change it. It's giving me attitude today.
Oh.
Since you're here, Bad Wolf, you can join in on the question of the day I have. The question of the day is, who gets Skelter in the divorce?
I like that. Oh my God. That's so funny. Is he the same one? Is he Skelter 13th?
I have no idea. It's the one that's in Hussey and Carrie's chats, but he's in.
I think he is.
Who gets and this person says, yo, I'm live about to sniff lines. Well, that's and break my window spam with LOL. Okay, cool. You do that then.
Who's that?
I have no idea. You have fun.
Okay.
Narcan or something at least sitting next to you. That's kind of creepy. Okay. Whatever. All
right. Cool.
It is hard when mommy and daddy get the divorce, but like, who gets Skelter? Hey, White Buffalo. I asked who gets Skelter in the divorce between Carrie and Hussey because they broke up. So,
I feel like it was coming for a little bit. I
yeah,
definitely got that energy from
I've been annoyed
just
with
by
her for a little bit. Yeah, for sure. I don't, dude. Stop spamming my account with your stuff, man. I don't really care. Thank you.
did you get rid of them?
Oh no, that was not. Damn it! How do I unblock somebody? Fuck. Hold on, Hennessy. I'm sorry.
Whoops.
Yes, this motherfucker.
Oh no.
Ban him, and I banned the wrong one. Damn it. All right. Me. Oh, shit. How do I do that now?
How do you
Hold
want
on.
to block?
Give me
How
one
did you block
second.
them? You're not
I
sure.
didn't mean to. I went to go block that weirdo spamming my account with the same message that they're going live to sniff lines. That's great for them.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go in here. Settings. God damn it. Please be on here because I did not mean to do that. God damn it. Here we go. Right there. Sorry, Bella. I apologize.
Not gonna worry about it. It's all right.
No, what did I just do now? Oh, I took somebody else off too. Now I did not mean to do. God damn it.
What the heck? What's up? No.
No, I didn't ban somebody else. I took them off my thing. Well, I have to remember who they are. So any bans. All right. I don't remember who that was. Oh. Lay still has hers. I'm sorry. You can continue talking. Just give me a second.
No, go ahead. No, it's all right.
Screwing up all over the place over here.
I really just wanted to clear up a few things. That's all.
Yeah, no, I get it. This thing is just not liking me today. Oh my God. Oops.
Well, how is everybody doing today? It's raining over here in Cali.
It's cloudy a little here.
Yeah, we're good. It's. I don't normally work on a Saturday, but here I am.
I feel that. Trust me.
It's been a weird day too.
Sure, huh?
Oh, it's just been a weird.
It has. It's big.
For me anyway. I mean, coming into the city and dealing with all this stuff that I'm dealing with, I was getting kind of nervous too because the charger that I use, they gave me for this van wasn't working. So
Gotcha.
I was concerned that I wasn't going to be able to even get on here because I thought that I wasn't going to have a phone. I almost texted you and said, I don't have a phone.
Oh my God. I
Yeah, if
feel so
anybody
bad
has any, if anybody has any questions about doing any things with the chakras or any healing and all that kind of stuff, whatever, they can always get a hold of me on my channel too.
I have to go on their channel and find their name. Fuck. I apologize, guys.
No,
I
no,
don't
it's
know
okay.
what's going
I
on
wish I could see the
today.
chat.
I know. Give me a second, guys. Mm. Oh. Why is this not working? Try this again.
That's so funny. It says Skyrim. Nobody knows that I'm Bellaboo. I know you told them, but
Yeah. Here we go. All right. Back on that. Oh. Okay. So sorry.
oh, it's okay.
No, I feel terrible.
Are they still there? Is everybody still there?
Back. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, Hennessy, thank God you were back. There we go. Yes, I can see you, hon. I'm so sorry. I went to get rid of that Peyton too cheesy or whatever because they keep spamming my thing, and for some reason it did you instead. Just
That
the
is
one.
so weird. That's really weird that it would do that.
Yes,
You know?
it is. So
Yeah, you want to, if you, whatever you want to do, you want to play your
yeah,
G-Man video?
I'll play the G-Man thing. Sorry, guys.
I'm probably boring everybody to tears. Sorry.
No, that was my
I'm not-
bad in the middle there because I was
Well,
I fucked up.
just so you guys know, I the purpose of me coming here was so that I could clear things up on my end because I didn't like what was being said about me and about what I do. And anybody would do that if you were, you know,
Oh yes.
somebody took what you did and started making fun of it or acted like they were, you know, it's just absolutely ridiculous, you know. She has no idea how many people that I've helped just by giving these dolls away.
Sure
It's just donating them or doing drawings and things like that. She doesn't know what I do, and it's gross.
He's got 4 down, Rainbow Shine. He's got 4 fingers down. But yeah, no, we'll get into this G-Man here in a minute. It's kind of trigger warning. The girl on the panel spent time in prison.
Why is he? Do you know why he? Or you wouldn't know that, huh?
Why she did?
No, why he's Why is he interviewing her?
I guess I don't know. And then they start planning to do more things together. So I don't know what the story is there.
Like,
I don't know, like
okay,
the logistics of it yet. I didn't watch the whole thing. I figured I'll watch it with the audience. I'll put our opinion in. Yeah.
Okay.
Please consider donating, guys. Everything's pinned at the top of the chat. I do have Ko-Fi as well. The link is here in the banner. My first thought was to type 5. I should have trusted my first. Yeah. Yeah. I messed up for sure. My bad, Hennessy. I am too. I'm slightly stoned.
Okay.
I'm answering the chat. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Go ahead. Go for it. I can't see it. I don't even know what's going on.
I know. That's why, like, when I get on with AJ, I'll get on my phone with her and then I'll open my laptop so I can read the chat because I can't see it either.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
It's not just a me thing then. Okay.
Yeah, no, I know some people can do it, make it so they can, but I don't have my Discord or OBS or anything like that connected to this, so I don't think it works for me.
Uh-huh.
But all right, ladies and gents, I will play the G-Man video.
Okay.
Why is he
I
muted?
apologize, guys, for starting late. We was just getting everything together. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel, formerly known as Sowing and Reaping, now known as GTV. And I'm going to be doing a show here, not alone, but I'll be having guests. My main guest that you're going to see here today is the one we're going to be doing it with. It's going to be called Getting Down Dirty with G-Man.
Does he have a bad connection?
Somebody you guys haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
So
or is it me?
Let's do this here real quick.
It's partly you.
You guys can see who my guest is.
But
Ashley is
slow,
back. How you doing, Ash?
I'm good. I guarantee nobody knew I was coming on because you didn't put my name in the title. So they're completely surprised right now.
Well, actually, I did. I put Getting Down Dirty.
I was being sarcastic.
Gotcha. So we got an interesting little show here today. There's gonna be a lot of firsts today here on GTV. Some of you are gonna be mad at me, but you want to know what? I can't really help that because we're gonna be addressing a few things on this particular channel. No, I'm not gonna be going psychiatric with nobody or nothing like that. Neither will Ashley, but we're gonna be talking about some topics here today. Hey, Ashley, you want to just make a quick intro, real quick, to everybody of what you've been up to and what we're gonna be doing here today?
So what's going on, everyone? I'm sure nobody literally gives a shit what I've been up to, which whatever. But well, basically,
yeah, I know I pretty much didn't give a shit. But it's okay. Continue.
I want to talk about the Hussy stream today.
Oh, all right.
Because you know what? I've shut my mouth, kept my mouth shut. And I tend to think that when I'm a friend, I'm a very good friend. And once I start feeling like you're being like deceitful and gaslighting me, but then going and telling other people you don't really like me, it's going to be a problem then. And yeah, I can't sit back anymore and not say stuff. So.
Okay. All right. So it's going to get interesting. So we got a timestamp that we want to play from the Hussy video. Buff Weed offers 4,000 to Shanny. And what's the rest of it? And Rev Thoughts open panel. And we're going to be listening to a timestamp here, and we're going to be well, I'm not going to be talking about it right away. It's going to be Ashley, and then I'm going to throw my 2 cents in to what's being said, because obviously you guys heard my rant and how I feel about Hussy, and now you guys are going to be hearing me again talk about Hussy, but we're going to be talking about somebody else here today. So let me play this clip here, and then you just tell me when you want me to stop, okay?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we have to do audio only, mainly because what was actually going on right now is I'm using an older laptop. So if I try to do a screen share, my whole thing will crash here. So can't do that. So playing the video right now.
So it's surprising. Mentality of family is not changed. The area is very changed.
Can we fast forward because her voice
I will grow up.
But
I'm happy
I can try, but I might skip what you're looking for.
That I can walk.
Go forward like 2 minutes.
All right, let me do that. We're gonna go to 122. All right. Here we go.
My church. But maybe not, because people, they will find out where I'm living.
Just let her talk for a little bit. That's Anja, right?
Yeah, I will.
No, that's not Anja. That was Monica. G-Man, get your facts right.
I'll send it to you, my dear friend. So please don't stress yourself. I
Okay,
love
now
you
she's
so
leaving.
much. You're welcome, my dear. And we are in touch, people. Be good. Take care of yourself. Bye.
Take care. Love you. Well, I'm glad she's having a good time.
That was dry.
He sounded so thrilled with his friend. Did you hear that? What a joke.
I'm a little bit off right now because of my mood and stuff. I'm sorry. I didn't think that this was going to happen.
I knew it was.
Yeah, I just didn't think the other way.
Yeah.
Who is this? Get lost.
Hussy loves doing those little pauses, those long pauses.
You guys, I don't want drama on this channel.
That's all you do is talk about drama.
It's a drama
I
channel.
have to tell people.
It's the drama community. Welcome, you fuck.
Reaction channel. That's what it is.
Drama on my channel.
Yeah, that's all he does is bring up drama on this channel, and he's talking about he doesn't want drama on this channel. He's absolutely ridiculous. He's ridiculous. But let's play some more of this.
All right.
If you are my friend, if you have a problem with me, you have my phone number, you have my email. We speak regularly.
I'm not your friend, and I know I got your phone number, but let's continue.
You call me or you text me, and we will.
That is not a flex, G-Man. Having his phone number is not a flex.
He put it on private.
Well, you know what? Guess what? Because I kind of knew that was going to happen, and it doesn't really matter anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about what was going on. So
Okay, gotcha. So let's do that then. Hey, Hussy, good move, Hussy, but we're still going to talk about you. But
And people still caught it anyways. Why don't you go watch it on somebody else's channel? That's what I would do.
let's continue.
that's fucking hilarious. Okay, so once he gets into, you know what's fucked up is I was kind of going to stick up for Hussy a little bit right now, but he wants to be a little fucking bitch. Then we'll just go right for it.
Okay.
So
Language. a little bit of self control. But anyway, go ahead.
no, believe me, I'm not
Yeah.
like them. The thing is, when I was listening to Hussy talking about how he reached out to Carrie, he would call Carrie. They used to talk all the time, and then all of a sudden, Carrie stopped answering the phone.
He rang her phone 20 times. I wouldn't answer it either. Just my opinion.
Well, way back when everything was said and done, I mean, Carrie had buried the hatchet. I feel like our friendship was portrayed as that was just that. We're just going to be civil when we're in the same room with each other. You know what I mean? Type like chat rooms. And what really pissed me off is I was giving her money, donating her money, and she was like, oh yeah, la la la, thank you. The only reason why she was being nice to me is because I had changed my fucking screen name so nobody knew who I was at first. But then somebody said, oh, that's Ashley. So then shit went back to being real dry, cut and dry.
Mm-hmm.
But there's been for like a couple months that she came to me when the some idiot thing happened, and some idiot like went rogue and started talking all this crazy stuff.
No, that's not what happened. Some idiot posted that stuff because she wanted to make a point. Not that I agree with everything that was said on there, but that is my opinion. She put that stuff up there because Carrie decided to drag my kids. And actually, most of that was posted way before. Maybe Carrie shouldn't have put that stuff out on her child, and it wouldn't have been brought to anybody's attention. Sound familiar?
She came to me and was asking me, what should I do? Sending me fucking 500 screenshots of everything in the goddamn chat, talking to me like as if I'm one of her good friends, like she has over there. And it blows my mind how she could portray it as, oh, we were just civil. That's why I asked to go up on Hussy's panel the one day, because she was starting to talk shit, but then she kind of stopped herself when she seen me in the chat. So that's why I asked to go up, because you're not going to portray yourself as not liking me. And then you end up going and telling everybody like, oh, it's whatever. But you're like best friends with me when we're talking. And this would happen all the time. Every little thing.
Hey, Fallout, welcome in.
Oh, look at, I'm in, it's like,
I put all my pay stuff at the top of the chat. If you want to donate, you're welcome to. It's not an obligation.
I think it was 21's Discord or something. And they all changed their names to something bored housewife. Like they changed their names to like match hers. And she was going.
How does this chick know about 21's Discord? And what goes on in there? Interesting. Because that file is private.
Going off about that. And it's just like, who are you? Either be real or don't be real. Because I feel like with her, a lot of the shit she portrays is very fake. I feel like a lot of her is fake. And it hurts me to say this because I truly liked Carrie. You know, like I went to bat for her. I was behind her, like stood by her side. And if she wants to go around and say, oh, yeah, I didn't. Well, guess what? I have fucking the hundreds of Discord messages where you sent me long fucking paragraphs crying about it. I have Facebook messages from between me and you and our personal Facebook that I have. So either like say how it was, or I'm just going to start fucking throwing everything online.
So let me ask you something. You know for certain that these things are from Carrie and not from a sock account or nothing like that, right? You know for certain that these are from her.
No, it was definitely from Carrie. Absolutely, 100%. Because if I'll send you the Facebook messages and you could click on her picture, it's her real Facebook.
Okay.
Like I know my credibility isn't the best. That's why I fucking have everything. I have everything down to a T. And it's oh my God, it's insane how much she got away with. Like she had her community attacking me because I said I had a friend that worked at CUIS that was going to push Shanny's children's case forward. That turned into everybody attacking me, telling me, oh, they're going to call on CUIS and get that worker fired, talking all this crazy shit. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yes, because you can't call in personal favors like that. That's first of all, that sounds like you're just bragging for clout. And I'm pretty sure the reason that everybody was saying that was because people were asked to stop calling. Our counties are short-staffed as it is.
Understand how somebody could like talk shit about, oh, we got to protect these kids. And the second those kids turn 18, you had them on a fucking interview with somebody that was an alcoholic. And not once, you seen the first time how bad of a shit show it went, but you invited him on again and it was even fucking worse. And his little brother is in the chat and you have TJ saying all that shit. And she just kept staying there. And then for a minute, she wouldn't say anything. And I was wondering, is she not saying anything because TJ has something on her? Because I thought their relationship was a little fucking weird, the way they would interact with each other. It was like kind of like he was picking on the girl in school that he liked. You know how you picked on the girl in school that you liked? That's the type of feeling I got with that relationship.
Okay, gotcha. Real quick, I want to let the chat know I am looking.
Why can't people say allegedly? You don't know that. Besides, I think he's more Michael's friend than he was Carrie's, if I got that understanding correct. Because he still talks to the husband.
Looking at it, I see Drader. I see a lot of you guys in the live chat. I'm paying attention to what Ashley is saying right now, and I'm just waiting for her to finish, and I'm going to ask some questions.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to make some stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it, but I'm looking at it. They're saying that I'm not looking at it, but I am.
Well, if
you know what I mean.
Second question that gets put by asking, like, just tell me or something.
Okay, gotcha. So, there are nobody's really saying anything on here yet. All I see is people asking who you are. There's one person that's asking who you are, and they want a backstory with you. Aside from that, I don't see anything else for right now. So, do you want to give them a really quick backstory about your history on here, very briefly?
Yeah, I attempted to stick up for somebody that didn't like Carrie. He dragged me into the bullshit. I ended up going to bat for this person, flipping the fuck out about Carrie.
Talking about Teddy Bear.
teddy bear, yeah.
Yeah.
And whatever, they ended up throwing me under the bus. Omni fucking went apeshit because something that they reported to me, that they gave me some police report, wasn't true. So everyone fucking snapped out on me. I got doxxed. Yeah, a lot. I had people coming to my house, calling my phone, coming to my house where my child is, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sorry.
I know it was somebody coming to my house because where I used to live, it was in the middle of the country on a dead end road.
And I was totally muted that whole time. My bad. I totally feel that, LLC. Totally feel that. This girl on G-Man's panel is the one that went up on Hussies when Carrie was up there. Her name is Ashley. She was the one that neglected her children to go buy street substances. So he decided to interview her. That's where we are. Hey, Capone Boxer, welcome in. Good to see you. You two weren't here earlier. So for those of you who weren't here earlier, who gets Skelter in the divorce, Carrie or Hussey? That's the question. I need answers. And consider supporting.
Road. You don't drive down my road. We get maybe 1 or 2 cars a week that drive down that road, and it's just to turn around.
Right.
So it got a little crazy. After that happened, I'm the bigger person, and I apologize because when I'm wrong, I will apologize. And
see, I knew somebody with more experience in this topic would come in and say something. Gotcha. So Carrie will get him because we already know they can't do joint custody. We know that. But okay, that makes sense though. Thank you, Capone.
I backed out, left the scene for a little bit. I kind of just stuck around. Like I said, me and Carrie buried the hatchet, and we were friends, so I thought. And I just kind of supported her, supported the show she was on. I gave TJ a bunch of money. I gave her a bunch of money. And it's not like I wanted to give the money to be recognized. And I'm not saying that now, but I'm just saying that's the type of person I am. If I'm your friend, I'm going to have your back and I'm going to support you. And I didn't get that back from her.
Right. Okay. So a little bit more.
Everyone knows Unicorn Girl is Amish and busy building a barn in Lancaster. I mean, hell yeah. Fucking right. I don't know about the Amish thing, but for sure, I'd help build a barn. Fuck it. Why not? Or I'd hire Amish to come build me a barn. They build that shit quick. Wody was in here too. Do I not see? Oh, that would be why. Wody said it correctly. This is one big contest to be Hussey's new internet best friend. Yes, I agree, LLC, for sure. Thought you were in a bunker somewhere in the United States. Hey, you're not supposed to tell nobody, LLC. It's a secret. It's a secret. Real quick. Shaw of Thirst kicks in the door. What's up, bitches? What's up, Shay? How are ya? We are watching. I don't know what G-Man is doing, but he has that Ashley girl up there doing an interview.
Backstory with Ashley as well. Ashley is one
And consider supporting. Help Bri find peace. It's up at the top.
of the few people who have met Shanny in person. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Not just Shanny. And
I was no lifing Minecraft. Oh, okay. Minecraft. Oh, that's cool. That's what's up. That's awesome.
Rev, this is actually the part that I want to stay on the most. What she's talking about is the aftermath of everything. Shanny and Rev would go to the convenience over in the house that I used to own, and Rev and Ashley would interact because he's buying stuff out of the convenience or whatever, and then Shanny would come down there and then get jealous because Rev was talking to Ashley. There's anything that you want to add to that so that the people can get a
why is she wanting to panel? Like for what? I don't have the answer for that, Capone. That is a good question. She came out ranting off the bat about Carrie and Hussey a little bit. So I don't know what her intentions are with this whole thing. I have no clue.
better understanding of who you are regarding that.
Yeah,
Because you was also involved in the kids.
She's talking about the time Shanny got her kids removed, as she played this big part in it. I thought she was talking about her record again. No, she kind of did at the beginning. She says, well, I know people don't like me or whatever. But yeah, it's an interesting interview choice.
In the kid situation, I think, right?
Yes and no. The only thing I got involved with was telling my friend at CYS the issue and trying to get it like taken care of quicker because I knew Rev was like back at the house because Carrie had reported it. That's the only reason why. Right. So I got a bunch of shit for that, and I donated a bunch of clothes and stuff with drag to the foster mom for the kids.
Okay. All right. And that's how she got known in the community. She was calling herself one bad, well, I can't say it, but she was called One Bad B on YouTube. And I was on her channel. The first time I thought it was, well, actually both times was cordial. I think Ashley kind of dug into me a little bit, but you kind of expect that. You know what I mean? So that's who she is, just so that you guys can know, for the new people who may not know who she is and everything and whatnot. And obviously she was aligned with Teddy Bear at one point, and Carol.
It's all good, Bella. Happens a lot, honey. Don't worry about it. I figured. But I see ya. Hey, Justin.
Bree and Ashley had some back and forth. And they had this other guy on there. What was his name? 21 or whatever that guy's name was. That's not friends with Carrie no more. Omni. Yeah. He did that whole background search on you and whatnot. And that's how they did all of that and whatnot. So,
oh, yeah. Speaking of Omni, that was one of the things she was freaking out about. Because she had, I guess, confided in one idiot that Omni was using drugs. And I guess when some idiot went rogue, some idiot was going to go back. I don't know if she did tell Omni or was going to. But she's like, what do I do? And I said, I have this conversation, actually. I'll if I maybe I could send it to you right now real quick. But I was like, so just go to Omni first and talk to him and say you thought you were confiding in somebody because you cared about him and you didn't know what to do.
I'm sorry, Ashley. 1 second. Trader's leaving. I thought he wanted to know about the warrants. Trader, don't go nowhere yet, Trader. Stick around. I know you want to know about the warrants, don't you? If you leave, I'm not going to talk about the warrants. Anyway, go ahead, Ashley. I'm sorry. I was just talking to this other guy on here.
Rude. Tell about the warrants anyways. You can catch it on the replay.
No, you're fine. That's honestly pretty much it to like introduce my back, like how I got into YouTube.
I did for a while too, Capone. I got them confused right after I saw. Hold on now. Let's see. Right after I saw them featured in Shane Dawson's documentary, I looked them up on YouTube. The first ever person I saw reacting to them was Negs. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Which is the good one? Which is the bad one? That's to be determined. That's to be determined.
All right. So obviously you feel very strongly about what's going on between Hussey and Carrie. Like I mentioned it earlier, I think Hussey's a piece of trash. You know what I mean? I think he's making fun of homeless people. I think he's doing a lot of the wrong things. I think he's giving people false hope and all this other stuff and whatnot. And I talked about that on my channel earlier and said I'm disassociating myself from anybody who's got that kind of thinking. And I made a major rant about that earlier today. As far as Carrie goes, the only gripe I got against Carrie now is that I'm hearing in her Discord.
And by the way, the background was made for me by, I think they call her Sweetie or something. I have to get her full name so I can give her credit, but she's the one that made it. She's somebody from AJ's Discord.
That she was telling her audience to not watch me and to not.
Yeah, I don't know much about G-Man Capone. I don't know his lore. I just know he knows Shanny and Rev. This girl, though, however, I know a lot about because she's in the paper a few years back.
Donate. And I really hope that isn't true. I hope that that the person that told me about this cannot produce the text messages, because I don't have those. They claim they're going to get them for me. But if I get those and I see those, that might be.
Okay. I think I'm not sure which one has the record for them either. I don't know. I'm pretty new to watching them, so both Draven and Drader are bad. Okay.
Be an issue. That actually,
I don't know them yet, so
might be an issue. She's going around telling people not to watch me and not to donate. So I don't know if that's 100% true, though. I'm going to find out.
I'm sending you these screenshots.
Are you going to do it in a private part of the stream, or are you going to do it on my phone?
I'm texting them to you.
Okay, gotcha. And then you want me to show everybody?
Yeah, you can show them just so they know.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know what, like, this whole, with all of these.
okay, well, I'd rather watch the person with the record than be doxxed again and have somebody go IRL.
Messages are about, but there's ones that were talking about some idiot, her sending me all these screenshots. Like, you can see we were more than just civil.
Okay, gotcha. I got to be careful about showing everybody these, because Ashley's phone number shows up on here. So, oh Lord, how the heck am I going to show that?
Listen,
Yeah.
just if you click on the picture itself and blow it up and then press the picture again, it should take my phone number away. And if you swipe my phone number, and I might not be there.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Okay.
I got to make these pretty big for you guys to see this. It's a lot of carry comments on here. So,
Yeah,
I wonder if I can send these to StreamYard so that people can see these. I can try to do. Actually, no, I can't. We should.
You give them the middle finger, Capone. Hi to the lurkers.
It's before that, but let me show you guys that she's not lying. I'm going to show you guys some of these things with the carry thing, so you guys can see this here on my phone. This is what Ashley is talking about, not me.
That's
all
her.
right?
That one right there is her showing me the conversations between her and some idiot. When she went rogue. There's that one, and then I think under the next one was like her saying like, "Oh, I'm not worried about like her. She was worried about the Omni situation or something."
Okay, let me see something here, because there's another part to this I got to show. I only showed one part of this. This is a very big screenshot here. So there's like 3 parts to this. I'm going to show you guys the second part of this here. I know nobody's going to be able to read this, no matter how hard.
Dude, we cannot see shit. Can't see shit.
You try.
Well,
but,
you know what? I'll post either. You just post them to your community tab.
Sure.
I can do that, and I can read these if you want me. If you want me to, I think this is big enough where I can read it. Let me see.
It's just mostly her sending me 1,000 screenshots. The first one I sent you.
Okay, let me read this here.
The very first one.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not. No IRL stuff. That's bad shit.
It says, okay, the first person is some idiot. He says, "You talking to 21, not me, in the server."
Oh, I was talking about the first text message I sent you. The one that's actually a conversation between me and Carrie.
Oh,
G-Man, somebody is a woman, and that is a character as her profile picture. Plus, he sent snail mail letter to Uncle Tommy and live stream showing the address. Oh shit!
Oh, okay. So you don't want me to read the one with the
well, people make mistakes. I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know enough about people to be making judgment. I don't judge.
All right.
There's like 1,000 there. They can read it when it's up.
I see all of these. My God.
Right.
You ladies
And
can
this
chat.
is literally nothing. This is
Yeah.
nothing.
Okay. So I got part of what you said here. I don't got the whole thing. Oh yeah, no, I got it. Okay, this is what the first part of it, and then I'm gonna kind of go up on this. Hold on. Let me go down like this. So this is the first one right here, so that you guys can see this here. That's Carrie. Who? Whoa. Is this a government?
Gee, man, everybody knows her full name. She had her business all over Instagram. Nobody's doxing her. Everybody
But what about
knows
on
her.
YouTube? I'm saying no, but what about
Yes.
YouTube?
On YouTube, yes, they do. Yes, everybody knows her full name.
Okay, all right. So this is what you got right here. Okay. So you guys can see what was being said by Carrie. And then this is Ashley, I think, with the blue, right?
Yeah, I'm the blue one.
So everybody can see that. And then I'm going to read it so everybody can know I'm not lying or she's not lying regarding this. Now, let me read this here real quick. This is Carrie.
Oh, yeah. G-Man does that on here. He calls Shanny.
Carrie talking. She says, I know you're right. It's hard to keep my mouth shut and just ignore, but it's for the best. They'll get bored eventually. Meanwhile, I'm just going to put my energy into my streams.
That's what I'm saying, Capone. Just let them do what they do so we can watch and laugh.
And into my friendships. And the negative SHIT, I just want to leave behind me. It's not easy, but I think I can do it. Okay, and then you said,
yeah, I don't agree with that, especially since Hussy then Greasy Wigs went and said, oh, I'm going to give him $400. And then all of a sudden, because everybody backlashed over G-Man doing that, he took it back. But he was salivating, trying to get his chat and his mods to go over to her live stream to get her up there. It's insane. The hypocrisy, guys.
that keeping my mouth shut was the hardest thing I ever had to do, even when I put my side out there. Okay, and it says I got sure. Wait a minute, hold on. I got sure thought people would see why I acted the way I did. Well, not everyone did, and I still get a lot of hate, but it's not
exactly. And yeah, there's been a lot of controversy about. I think Buff Weeb should just do a regular interview, as funny as it would be, whatever. Only because of, her family and stuff and his family, and just try to show some respect at least to the family and not do that. But I think G-Man puts that to bed because he calls Shanny in the middle of this and tells her. Yeah, but that's different. That's like $1 here and there. Jules didn't really have to give much money. I was watching that last month, and she barely had to give any money. All she had to do was give Rev attention. she basically did all that for free.
Not from the people I hurt, so I don't care. Omni is a wild other story, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Does he really? Do you know a timestamp on that so I can skip that part?
All right. So this one right here next is Carrie talking, I think. But I don't have the whole thing. I only got some of it, I think.
Yeah, she's got a nice voice for sure.
I got to move to the next one. It says, yeah, Omni is more stubborn. Once he gets something in his head, it's hard to convince him otherwise. But I
rest in peace, Yoshi. Rest in peace.
I do think it's time. Maybe he'll let it go.
You know what? I do think people are jealous of that, and I don't know why they can't just let people do what they want to do with their content or their channels. Not exactly since I watched it through Frank's reaction, but it's just after he calls Shanny, he holds the phone to the camera. Okay. All right, I'll try to pay attention.
And be more open to being cool with you, I hope. You know, Ashley, why don't you read this stuff? And I just show
Listen,
everybody.
how about this? This is even better because this shit's not really that important. Just I'll send you everything I have. You can post it on your community page because I'm sure nobody wants to sit here and listen to reading text messages. I'm sure they understand that that's Carrie and that's me, and there's a lot of conversations throughout a lot of months going on.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah, I think she's very pretty too. I've never, like, this is the first time I've ever seen her. Because I came in late December. I started watching Shanny. So it's the first time I got to put like a face to the voice because she was on some of those calls too.
I can do that. So basically your issue with Carrie is that you believe that she's two-faced and hypocritical?
Yeah.
Okay. And
what's crazy was that's what I was going at.
I can't figure OBS out. My brain does not. I've tried everything. And in short of me breaking my laptop, I just don't use it.
After her, when I barely even knew her and only caught like a couple of her streams, and she rubbed me the wrong way. And then Teddy came across me somehow. I forget how he came across me.
Okay.
But that's what bothered me because I felt like she was very two-faced because she was taking I didn't understand what was her whole concept of befriending Shanny. And you got shut.
She wanted her to swim in her pool. She said that, damn it.
Down by Shanny. She didn't even want to be friends with you. What does that say?
Are you talking about with me or with Carrie?
Carrie.
Oh yeah. That's when Carrie.
Oh, your little news ones? Yeah, I saw those. Those are cool. I like those. I'm still tickled about my new VTuber avatar. Yes, I like your avatar. Very cool.
Isn't that when Carrie was friendly with them after the breakup between the supposed breakup between Shanny and Jason?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So, do you believe that it's Carrie's fault that the friendship between Hussey and Carrie is over or whatever? Or you think it's Hussey's fault? Maybe something Hussey did or whatever. What do you think?
So there's three sides to every story. One person, the other person, the truth. I can only say by what I'm seeing and hearing on stream versus my actual experience with her. And yes, I believe Carrie was the catalyst to this whole thing blowing up. Because if you're not tending to Carrie right then and there, then you're not paying attention to her, which means you don't support her. And she doesn't like when somebody else, how do I explain this? If somebody she's not too happy with, or yesterday, the whole situation with, I guess that was Hussey's good friend coming on. And then they got into it about calling alcoholics and shit, or a drunk or whatever. Let me tell you something. By the grace of God, you'll never hear me say that again, but by the grace of God, I am about to have 10 years sober, and I would never call somebody a drunk, a crackhead, because they have a disease. You had the same disease, so don't fucking down talk somebody else because you don't like them and you want to call them an alcoholic or a drunk. She did that with TJ, and that was wrong. That was very wrong. She knew what he was about, and she continued to fucking go and support him when the shit that he was saying is disgusting. The whole thing with Hussey and that drunk cab ride, why was nothing said about that? Why didn't Carrie have anything to say about that? Everybody came at me when I had fucking Confederate flag earrings. I was a racist. Everyone wanted to fucking come and burn my house down.
That's because you was associated with Teddy Bear. I think that's what it was.
No, it wasn't even.
And I want to say this on behalf of the Black community. And I know everybody's going to be calling me all kinds of hypocrite with this and everything. Just because somebody has a Confederate flag, that does not automatically make them racist. They can be proud of the South. They can be a Dukes of Hazzards fan or something like that. It could be a lot of different things. They can have sympathy towards some traditions in the South or whatever. You got some hardcore people out there. You got some black people. You got some black people that have the Confederate flag. I grew up watching shows like the Dukes of Hazzards and watching Gone with the Wind, just like a lot of you guys have. Nobody's getting offended by no flag. You know what I mean? We get offended when we go into society and we're being belittled, we're being treated less than dirt, we're being treated with the cats and dogs got more rights than us or whatever. That is that is when it becomes an issue. But because somebody's got a flag, no, you got to do better than that. Hussy's in the chat, by the way. So
I can't see anything.
he wants to know, is he blocked? He thinks he probably thinks this is a safe space because you're talking about Carrie. He doesn't.
Funny how I've been telling people about Carrie's neediness for years, and just now it's being commented on. Oh, I know, Shaw, I know.
See the second part of this that's coming. And Hussy, I meant what I said earlier, Hussy. I meant every word. Anyway,
I'm gonna put the chat on because I want to see what he's saying.
All he said right now is, "Am I blocked?" That's it. That's all I know.
No, we're just not paying attention to the chat.
Yeah. And Hussy saying hi to people. You know what I think actually the relationship between Hussy and Carrie was? Honestly, I think it was just a situation where they were just using each other.
Yep.
You know what I mean? For like platform sharing or whatever, especially Hussy, because Hussy's a smaller person or whatever. So I think that the two of them were just using each other for.
Wait, David Anthony blocked me because he said, I have proof Capone is loudmouth Bussy. I'm not. Bussy said some cruel things to me and I've blocked them months ago. Oh, Bussy means no harm. I'm sorry he said horrible things to you, Capone. I will have to yell at him next time I see him. I'm disappointed. But yeah, David Anthony can go fucking help the fucking greasy wigs eat his bananas. Yeah. Yeah, but he's fun though. He comes into chat and makes it fun.
For views and like for YouTube stuff or whatever. Now, Carrie might make a video tomorrow and call me crazy and call me stupid for saying something like that, but this is a regular thing that.
Oh, that's not cool at all. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Next. Bussy, laugh my ass off. Their name is a bottom in jail. Yes, that's correct.
You see on YouTube. You know what I mean? Where people are using each other for views and subscribers and all this other stuff and whatnot. I don't know if they really had a genuine, real friendship. Hussy was on his channel crying not a minute ago in his last stream saying, I was a real friend. No, you wasn't no real friend. You were using her just like she was using you. That's what it was. You know what I mean? And if Carrie doesn't agree with that.
So Negs, who gets Skelter in the divorce? Everybody's saying Carrie.
What if Hussy?
Yeah, I probably would have done the same thing. I ain't even gonna lie. I probably would have done the same exact thing.
He doesn't agree with that. You know what I mean? You can request the link. Well, as a matter of fact, would you like to talk?
Yeah. So far, that's where it's where it's leaning towards. Advice for dealing with trolls: either ignore them or laugh at them. Never show it bothers you. That's why we just laugh. Yes. But I can understand why Capone was upset. That's upsetting. I totally understand that. That works too, Capone. Just block them. Then you don't have to see them, you know?
Talk to Hussy, Ashley?
Listen, I give no fucks. So
listen to me. It's G-Man and Ashley.
Listen, I'll talk to anybody because, like I said, I'm very blunt and I have nothing to hide. So,
all right. So I'm gonna bring Hussy up here. I'm gonna put this in the chat here, and then when I do that, Hussy can come in here, and Hussy can attempt to come in here and say his piece. And plus, I want to hear why he laughs at homeless people and why he's trying to prevent Shanny. And I listen. I know you don't like them either. Let's just get that out.
I don't. No, I don't. But I also don't think it's right to wish harm and bad death on people. I don't think that's right.
Exactly. Exactly. Hopefully, he doesn't come here with that YMCA.
Shaw. I can understand why she's upset though. I get that totally. Especially then being accused of being that same account by none other than Sir David Anthony. They always exploiting the dead. Oof. They're gonna love their futures. How about it, Negs? How fucking about it?
CA garbage, because that's probably what he's gonna do. But Hussy, here's the link.
I want to know why he cries defamation and slander.
Again, guys, please consider donating. Links are at the top of the page. I'm also on Ko-Fi. I did drop that earlier. I can drop that again. If anybody wants it, just let me know.
But sits there and calls you gay all the time.
Exactly. Hey, Ashley, do me a favor. Copy and paste the if you're using your laptop, copy and paste the StreamYard link, and then put it in the live chat, because YouTube's stupid. It won't let me do it.
All right, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
You want me to post it in the StreamYard or the YouTube one?
Either StreamYard or YouTube, whatever. Just make sure they get the link, because I want.
He ain't gonna go up on your panel. It's wishful thinking, G-Man.
Hussy to come in here. You know what I mean? Yep.
I'm gonna put it in the YouTube link. So
all right, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, look at this. He says, "I am not coming on." He said.
Yes, that's facts. That's fact shot. Oh my God. If I'm not mistaken, I think you can only have 2 people when you go through regular YouTube, right? Unless you use StreamYards or Streamlabs or whatever to put more people up. I could be wrong.
Good. I don't have to fucking do it. Why? Why doesn't he want to come on? Because he doesn't want to answer to what the fuck he said about that cab ride?
Exactly.
He doesn't want to answer the
Greasy wigs, them periods in between those words does not make you look any cooler. Hey, Isabella, how are you, love?
fact that he wants to cry baby bitch about defamation and slander when he's calling you fucking gay all the time.
Exactly. He doesn't want to answer for nothing.
To do it.
Shanny has to account for what she does. Rev
Better be careful, Ashley. He's gonna call Maxwell.
has to account for what he does, but not Hussy. Hussy doesn't owe nobody anything.
Yeah, did you see his chat? I period am period not period coming period on period. Wow.
He's a hypocrite, a liar.
All in caps too.
And he's a piece of garbage. That's what he is at the end of the day. He says, I do not owe you an explanation, G-Man, on why I called you gay. Let me put this
but
on
you owe all the people, all the foreigners that drive cabs an explanation on why you told them to go the fuck back home. Huh? But I'm sure you're not racist, right?
Oh, and then there's the other issue of him pretending he's black in his streams whenever he changes.
Yeah, I have Restream too. I have Rumble and Kick I'm connected to right now. Oh, yeah. That's why I need to get new equipment. That's why I pin my stuff to the top.
Changes his voice. He's got like this southern, not this southern. He's got like this maid type voice that he tries to use when he's on his channel saying hello to everybody.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like he's down in Louisiana or something.
Yeah, and he's being and now something like that would be offensive to a lot of black people right now with the way he talks on his YouTube channel. He can't just use his regular voice. You know, he should be proud of who he is. You know what I mean? He should be proud. Yeah.
He's proud. He's so proud. He could call you gay, and he's proud of sucking dicks and getting fucked and doing that. Like, congratulations. I feel like people that have to fucking put it out there that they're gay.
I know, but I'd like to get onto a regular desk and stuff. So,
and fucked and sucking dick. I feel like it's because they're not.
Wow, Hussy, you're getting your butt whipped by somebody who barely does YouTube videos. Aren't you going to defend your honor and come in here and take this beating like a man? Of course he's not going to do it. Of course he's not going to do it because Hussy's a wimp. Just like I say he is. You know what I mean? I'm not lying on this channel when I say that this guy's a joke. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. But Hussy, listen to me. What kind of a human being makes fun of a homeless person? And what makes you think you won't be in that same situation? What makes
the same one as the rest of us? We're all been laughing this whole time. They know what to do to get off the streets. Why do we have to pay them?
you think that you are so protected on here? What's the name of that lawyer he has? I just found out what the name of that dumb lawyer was or whatever. But you know,
that's what I just said, Negs. The same thing we're doing. We're sitting up here and making fun of them. No, Capone, he only makes fun of... No, G-Man's helping them. But he's not helping them by giving them a shit ton of money that they're just going to use for drugs and liquor. Yes, just Shanny and Rev. That's exactly what Negs is trying to say. He makes fun of Shanny and Rev. There's a bunch of locals that are actually homeless that are kind of funny content. I'm not going to lie. Fallon talks a lot of shit for somebody who cries all the time. Ooh, who's she talking shit on now, Giga? You better spill. You better spill the beans, girl.
You know what I mean? He gets on here and he
TikTok beg. Yes, the TikTok beggars are quite astonishing. They're funny to watch. But not even the ones that aren't homeless are funny to watch. Love Fleet wants to get them in a house. Another effing house. Yeah, I don't know if I like about the way he wants to go about it, though. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
He gets on here and he talks about, I'm going to get my lawyer because you're saying this and you're saying that. I'm the one YouTuber, ladies and gents, that's bulletproof for his lawyer. I'm bulletproof. And I'm going to go to this man's front door to prove it. Mark my words. We're going to get original content.
Oh, good. Phew. I was like, oh, Lord. It's hard to fucking pay attention to that bitch talk.
Again. And Hussy's going to learn a valuable lesson. When I say go to his front door, I don't mean I'm going to knock on his door like this. I'm not going to do that. That I got sense on. I wouldn't dare do that. But because he's right across the Hudson, it ain't nothing but a thing. Like he's literally 2 miles across the Hudson. That's where he is. He just doesn't know. We neighbors. He just don't get it. And now look at him getting all serious. And you will go to jail. No, I won't. It's not against the law to go visit New York. I'm gonna sue.
Somebody called me a name. Slander.
Hey, Giga, make sure you remind Fallout he's supposed to panel up with me tomorrow.
Slander. It ain't gonna happen, dude. It ain't gonna happen. You wish.
I know, but you know, he's got to. That's why the first question, Von Beardo was going to interview G-Man tonight, but they had to postpone it for another day. And one of the questions I asked in the community chat was, what is the real beef between Hussy and G-Man? I want to know where it originated from. I'm nosy. Yeah, he could. Absolutely, he could get a restraining order. He could. Hussy could definitely get a restraining order if he was, especially because G-Man keeps saying, I'm going to come to your front door. I'm going to no, dude, you're not going to go nowhere. Shut the fuck up.
Fish, Hussy, that you can get me thrown in jail, dude. It ain't going to happen. If anybody's going to jail around here, Hussy, it's going to be you, because I got you on camera stopping people from wanting to help the homeless while you are pocketing all of this money in your on slandering the names of those people.
Why do you got to dox your lawyer, man? He just dropped his lawyer's whole name in the damn chat.
You know what I mean? So if you worry about somebody going to jail, dude, you need to go check out New York law. Because
he needs to worry about talking shit about people being homeless, because karma's going to get him in the ass. Because karma's going to be that Social Security finds out how much fucking money he's making and they cut him off.
Yeah, that's totally different. Maxwell will be disbarred. I hope so, because if this lawyer is really entertaining this shit, he's a shitty lawyer.
And charge him with that, because that's fraud. You might not be homeless, but guess what? You'll have 3 hots and a fucking cot.
Oh, Hussy, I can't wait until you meet Shanny and Rev in person. Because I'm going to make sure.
You're absolutely correct, Negs, for helping Hussy allegedly commit fraud. Yep, allegedly. We don't know the facts.
Or it happens. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this YouTuber. I thought I had fun with the people in the past, but I'm really going to have fun with this one right here. I'm really going to have it. Oh, wait a minute.
Don't feel bad, Capone. I went and talked for a good 2 minutes while I was muted again.
He says, Social Security knows you. Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Social Security, what?
He said Social Security knows what he's doing on here.
I wouldn't want to be homeless anywhere, so I can't even. But yeah, New York, I hear, is very bad with homelessness too. I mean, we're bad everywhere with homelessness. But all right, guys.
Yeah, but there's no way, because the amount of money he gets in donations and by YouTube, they would never fucking give him a penny.
Exactly.
So sit there and talk your bullshit.
Social Security doesn't know. He's full of it. Just because he says it doesn't make it true.
Jesus Christ, people.
So, Hussy, do you still want to come? Do you still want to avoid coming in here and defending yourself? Are you really going to let this lady? No disrespect, Ashley. Are you? Are you really going to let this lady just talk all this smack about you? I mean, I saw you going in your channel promising you wasn't going to say nothing negative about Carrie, and then you spent your entire stream talking about Carrie.
And tomorrow, Carrie will spend her entire stream talking about him.
Carrie's gonna give him an uppercut, and then he's gonna go on his channel. He's gonna be like right hook, and then Carrie's gonna go uppercut.
See, this is I came in here like not like having grace on Hussy and being mad at Carrie, and now I'm like think I'm equally or even more mad at Hussy than I am Carrie right now.
Yeah, Hussy. But you know what? This is who Hussy is, though.
Pussies. I hate pussies. I hate bullies. And I hate people that try to act like they're big and bad when they're little bitches.
Yeah. Hussy needs to stop coming on here acting like he's a tough guy and acting like his lawyer. Lawyer is the end all be all to everything and whatnot. You got to actually break a law, Hussy, in order to use your lawyer for something. And it's not against the law for me to get on the train and get off the train. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with me taking a train and going into a store that you happen to be in. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I see a lot of people in the store with you, Hussy. I don't have a restraining order against me that tells me I got to stay 50 feet away from you, 100 feet away from you, 500 feet away from you, 1,000 feet away from you.
You know,
talk to me like I have a
restraining order?
Who?
Negs.
Oh, so Negs put a restraining order on him.
No.
He put one on Negs?
I guess Hussy was trying to say that Hussy had a restraining order against Negs and he can't talk about him anymore. Nah.
Oh.
Because
wow.
The first time today, I happened to catch one of his streams because everyone was going off about Carrie and Hussy going at it. Mm-hmm. And I was listening to it. And that was the first thing that he said in the beginning of that is how he's walking around saying that he has a PFA against Negs and he's not allowed to talk to him because there's a non-disclosure signed and blah, 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 blah. Again, running the mouth.
He's threatening to have his lawyer call me. The last time your lawyer called me, I think it was on email. I think it was Loudmouth Hussy. And I think it was the great Franklin Jack, I don't care, that contacted me and told me it was a serious issue and that Shanny and Rev went missing. You see, Hussy, let me tell you something. You, my friend, made several slanderous comments about me. You said that I had something to do with the disappearance of Rev. You said that I was trying to take his house. You said a lot of stuff. You don't want none of this, sir. Trust me. Because actually, I would do this. The last time I started doing that and say I'm going to go, he started liking that kind of thing. So I don't want to do that on here. You know what I mean? So when you're hussy, you like some really weird things, I would say.
Could you take his off the screen? I didn't look looking at his face. It's kind of ugly.
Well, don't you have his face? Okay, let me get it off of here.
Yeah, I was
that's not the stupid I don't know your explanation.
Isn't it funny that Hussy doesn't even know how to play the I'm not going to be mad game? Hussy, listen to me. Let me teach you the game here a little bit, okay, sir? Let me teach you the game. When I make a statement that makes you mad, you're supposed to pretend it doesn't bother you. That's how it works, okay? Since I know that you're pretending already, and then I decide to get on here and I decide to say things that I know is going to make you think about things, and you start getting mad, you show to everybody that you was mad to begin with. You call me a juvenile loser. You say you're going to call your little welfare lawyer that was appointed to you by the courts because you can't afford a real one. You know what I mean? You say you're going to do all of that stuff and whatnot, but you don't scare me. You don't scare me.
Who is? Do you know who Squids is?
Squids? No,
I find it funny because this motherfucker was attacking me in Carrie's group as well. Had know nothing about me, just like they all did. Have either of you looked in the mirror lately? I have, and I fucking love what I see.
You gotta stop all this cussing. Oh my God. Okay.
I just gotta do what I gotta do for two people. You don't.
Yeah. So we're kind of like the odd couple. You're gonna be the verbal one, and I'm gonna be the one that's not gonna be doing it, I guess. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys like this because eventually my other guest, and actually I think Hussy would be really jealous if we had a third guest on here. Who do you think that third guest is going to be?
Is it somebody I know?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be Shanny. It's going to be me, you, and Shanny. And the good thing about this is the difference is we all met.
Right.
We all know each other. Right. So.
But you know, I'm a liar and everything I said was a lie. Like I could beat these people with proof over their head and they'll still call me a liar. You could sit there and say, you've seen me, you know for a fact I work there, but I'm still a liar. Yeah. It's because people don't want to like me. I don't care.
Right.
I see Bell at night.
All right.
The I don't care thing is the best way to go.
Catch up with the chat. Sorry, guys. I was fucking muted earlier. That's facts, Giga. To a point, I know some people that can't see very well that still hold employment. He would be homeless if not for the acting to be blind and stealing from Charlene and his audience. That's true. But he's on HUD the last time I knew. And he can get in trouble for getting all that cash on hand as well, just through HUD. They go by your income, all of it, even cash on hand. Yeah, I think they should start a crackhead podcast. I think that's what they were talking about, actually.
Go, because when you start caring, that's when they control you. You gotta be like, I don't care when you're dealing with people on here, because then you have no weaknesses. That's why Hussy's struggling so hard to deal with a person like me. He'll go to his YouTube channel, he'll make his little jokes. Hey girlfriend, hi girlfriend. No, hey girls, G-Man made a video yesterday with Ashley. And then he'll go in there with his ignorance because he doesn't know anything. I've already proven on this channel multiple times. Okay? I predicted that him and Carrie was going to stop being friends. I predicted that on his own channel.
That's true, G-Man. You constantly complaining and bitching and tweaking out whenever he calls you gay. Don't be a hypocrite.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, Come on, Hussy. Who do you think you're running game on over here? Who do you think you're running game on over here? All right.
He talks a good, well, it's not even good, but he tries to sound knowledgeable and threatening, and he tries to do it like in a legal way, but he can't even do it in a legal way. He does everything half-assed.
That's why he gets Social Security. That's why he gets Social Security. That's why he gets the big bucks. For the people that get
Thank you, Isabella.
Social Security, that was directed towards Hussy. And that was a low blow towards Hussy, not the rest of you out there. Y'all know I ain't that crazy about the guy. So he keeps calling me gay, and these are the consequences for calling me gay. You got to take that G-smack at the end of the day. You got to take it. Okay? Let me see something here. Everyone knew they were going to fall out. They fall out with everybody. I don't know if that's 100% true. But yeah, I can see Hussy struggling to hold on to friends since you're not allowed to have an original opinion or an original thought in his live chat. You have to agree with everything that Hussy said.
I think he's definitely closeted. I do. I absolutely do. That's just my opinion, though. I could be wrong. It could just be that's how his personality is. I don't know.
Well, Hussy's going to get his feelings hurt and he's going to block you. It's crazy. Hussy needs to cut that out. He needs to cut it out. So let me see something here. Good to see nothing changes with G-Man over the years, just acting like 5-year-old against new people. Let me see something. Who's this? Gatso 43. Gatso 43. I'm not acting like a 5-year-old. I don't like Hussy. See, you want to see 5-year-old antics? Get on your channel like Hussy does. Pretend you're smart when you're not, and go in there and call a heterosexual or homosexual over and over and over again when the country is trying to create equality here. And you think I don't know the stereotypes? It's easy dealing with Hussy. Hussy's an easy target as far as I'm concerned. A very easy target. I'll bring us back to the 1980s and the 70s if he doesn't chill. You know?
Oh, boy.
And he'll
I
find
just
out.
find it crazy that they're sitting there saying, "Oh, you've never changed," or "Have you looked in the mirror?"
Oh, you're welcome, hon. You're welcome.
It's like, have you looked at what he's saying and how he's acting?
Exactly.
Nobody wants to say that it's wrong calling you gay all the time
Exactly.
and making very like explicit sexual comments about you being gay.
Exactly.
But that's okay.
Oh yeah, but you can't say nothing about Hussy. You
don't
can't
come after anybody unless somebody puts your name in their mouth. I've not seen you go after anybody that hasn't said something about you.
Exactly. And then when I defend myself, that's when they want to go, I'm gonna call the police. They need to cut that out, like honestly, because the law doesn't just pertain to me. The law pertains to the person who's calling the police too. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
Shaw says, G-Man is so far back in the closet, he's fell into Narnia. The cream on his back is from Griffel the dwarf. Ah, yes.
I'm with Hussy. Hussy doesn't know what I don't think Hussy has the capacity to understand that he's messing with other people and he's breaking the law while doing it, and he can get in just as much trouble as he thinks I'm gonna get in. You know what I mean? He really needs to go look at the law, especially in New York. They're kind of strict about some stuff, especially when it comes to internet bullying. Here's the thing: he can call the CIC.
Now that part is true. My boyfriend lives in New York. They are very strict on cyberbullying. They have very, very precise laws
concerning Shanny and Rev, and try to find out, because they're fans and they're trying to be concerned people to find out what Shanny and Rev is and whatnot. He can call them. He can go out there and search and call the uncle and pretend like he cares about the house and whatnot. But God forbid somebody calls him directly. God forbid somebody decides to do that to him. And he thinks I'm going to care about his lawyer. I will have a conversation with his lawyer and I'll be like, fine, I will sue you for double. I have no problem with that. And you don't want me to get Shanny and Rev a lawyer. You really don't want me to do that, Hussy. All right? So don't even go there. Be gone. I actually like this little thing that we're doing right now. We definitely got to do this again.
I agree.
Yeah.
I swear I've never come back, but
No. You're going to enjoy it now. You're going to enjoy it.
I want to bring up, because I remember I was touching on like the whole like sobriety thing. This is another thing that really kind of irritated me. And I'm not sticking up for Shanny in any way. I'm just stating a fact right now that I didn't think about this.
Yes, Capone, absolutely. Drop away. We like new lore and links. Hussy gonna go to fiscal gel? Yeah, absolutely, Shay. Absolutely.
Back then, because I was like shaming Shanny, and still I don't like Shanny, and I do think she's a piece of shit, but I don't think that she I have to watch what I say because everybody's like, I don't
No,
care
you're right.
how much I don't like you. I don't want to see you homeless and on the street suffering.
Exactly.
I can't fucking stand her, but I don't want to see her go through that. Like, what if something happens, God forbid, and Shanny happens to pass away? That's gonna hurt the kids.
That's gonna hurt that's gonna hurt William. And I'm gonna tell you something. They think William cares about what these people on YouTube got to say. William's gonna be like, you know what, you killed my mother, and then William's gonna have a problem with these people. You know what I mean? Because Hussy and other people like him was stopping people from going out there and actually trying to physically.
All good, my duck. Welcome. I like a variety of things on my channel, Capone, so I always take into consideration any new ideas. Always.
And financially help them at least get a roof over their head. I'm not asking them to buy them a TV or a car or something like that. I'm simply saying help them get a roof over their head. People have profited enough off of those two.
Right. And the thing that I was like, so she's saying, oh, Shanny neglected her kids. Shanny is a child abuser. Carrie, you were an alcoholic. You weren't a mother for 5 years, and you said that yourself. Michael had to babysit you while you had your child. What would you call that? Because
that's a good question, Capone. I don't know.
You're not being a good parent. That sounds like a little bit neglectful. You might not be neglectful now, but you were.
Let's get this out the way right now as far as the disclaimer goes real quick. And the disclaimer is going to be that Ashley does not necessarily agree with everything that I say, and I do not necessarily agree everything that Ashley says, because I don't want to, be told that I said this and I said this and I said this. So I want to get that out the way right now. So I did agree to let Ashley come on here and vent about what's going on with Carrie and Hussy. But my main issue is with Hussy. And my only issue with Carrie, as of right now, is that I'm hearing that she went in her Discord and she told the people in her Discord to not donate to my YouTube channel and to not watch me. I hope that's not true, because when I do say it's true, I'm going to show you guys the text. If I don't see the text, I'm not going to believe it's true. I'm going to say this again. If I don't see the text from the person.
Ooh. Thank you, Shaw. I will check them out for sure.
Who told me this, then I'm not going to believe it's true. Now, there's other stuff that Ashley's talking about on here. She sent me, oh my God, a novel over here of text messages and whatnot. So I'll put that in my community post and let everybody see what it is that Ashley is talking about, to be fair.
I'll still check it out. Absolutely. G-Man, the audacity. I can't wait. Hey, Miss Mud Duck. I'm glad you made it home.
And Carrie, this is what I got to say to you. The same thing I said to Hussy, but just with less visceral. If you're going to dish it, you have to be willing to take it. Because I already know when you go on your YouTube channel and you watch this, I'm going to have to take it. So just putting that out there. All right. And I'm a big boy. I can handle it. All right. So let me, at least for what I said, please don't let that be true, though, Carrie. But you told your people not to give to me, and you told your people not to watch me. Please don't let that be true, because I would be very disappointed if that's true. Very disappointed if that's true.
You clearly don't have high hopes, then.
Yeah, she absolutely told him that, G-Man. And you're stupid if you think that she didn't.
So anyway, yeah, I got all of these messages. I got to put on my community post later that I got from
G-Man can handle taking it all. Balls deep and dry.
Ashley. Ashley, I think you got to send me some more though. I think.
Yeah.
You
I have
Very true, Shaw. Very true.
the well, I'm not gonna say because I don't want to give somebody a heads up and a jump start to deleting everything. Because if you do, it's gonna say message deleted, and you're gonna look even more fucking suspicious. So
right. Gotcha. Okay, somebody told me then to put them in my house then. The reason why they're not going to come to my place is because I learned from the first time. And I actually said this to Shanny, I think, or live on camera, I think, when we was in the tent. And I said this to Jason. I said, there's no way a guy's green enough if you're coming up. No, absolutely not. Not after what happened last time. However, I will see what I can do about trying to get a roof over your head. And I was actually excited when I saw that Hussy wanted to pay her $400, and then he just reneged, mainly because he's broken. He doesn't have any money or whatever. Now I'm hearing that his chat wanted to pay for it.
Listen to me. I think that he went back on it because Carrie came in and was saying like that was a terrible idea.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said, I
don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that he reneged on that offer because of Carrie or because everybody was yelling at him saying, don't do that. Don't pay the homeless people. Pretty much. Jesus, Giga.
Hussy, like, because he was all for it. He was all for doing it. And then Carrie Carrie didn't like the whole idea. So then he kind of went back on it. I don't think it was necessarily not having the money. I think that he just didn't want Carrie. He didn't want to, like, I don't know. I guess he didn't want, like, Carrie to be upset at the decision he made. I could be totally wrong, but that's just kind of.
Carrie's going to make a video and tell everybody what's going on. That's one thing we can count on. She's going to make a YouTube video and talk about it, and she's going to get into details of what actually happened. So we'll see what's true and what isn't when that actually happens, you know. But I believe the things that you said should be taken into consideration, as well as definitely.
Yeah, I think you're right, Isabella. I think it was definitely because of Carrie, because he was all for Buffweed's idea until Carrie joined the chat. But I can also see Carrie's point in not thinking that was a good idea either. If these two want to put a roof over Shanny and Jason's head, why don't they take them into their homes? That's a good question. G-Man said he wasn't doing that again, but that's a very good question, Shaw.
What I said, you know what I mean? What we both have been saying is very valid. You know what I mean? Particularly what I said about Hussy, my little bit of things I said about Carrie, and the things that you said as well. There's a lot of upset people in this community right now. There's a lot. You know what I mean? And you're one of them. You know what I mean? If I would have bring Unicorn Girl on here, or if I would have bring who's the other person that had an issue with them?
Shout out.
As a matter of fact,
I can't believe how many of Carrie's original followers and mods dipped the fuck.
Hey. Man, I was never a Carrie original, okay? I am new here. Don't put me in that category.
Go. They're gone.
and the issue.
Here, G-Man. Shaw has another message for you. Brought to you by Shaw. The Shaw of Thirst. Shaw, you can drop your channel link if you want to. You guys are welcome to drop your channel links. I have no issue there.
Issue is why? Why did they dip out?
This is my thing. Okay, so you're going to sit there, victim. You're always the victim or the hero, never the villain. What is the common denominator, Carrie? It's you. Take a look at yourself and how you're acting. I honestly don't think Carrie is a bad person. I think that she let YouTube go to her head, and she's getting very reckless with her mouth. And I'm telling you, she's going to say something about the wrong person.
Okay, so I spoke to Shanny today. And
yeah, original for the shark tooth beaver. Yes. Yeah, I know, Shaw, but you saw the light long ago. I'm new. She can't put me in that category. This bitch up here on the panel, Ashley or whatever. I don't have a mod back then. I'm only a mod in 1 or 2 streams. 3, I think.
And Rev and Shanny and Rev both know about Buffweed. What's this guy named Buckweave?
Okay.
And that he's offering
There's a part of this I have to skip because G-Man decides to flash Shanny's phone number.
$4,000 apparently.
He's offering a lot. $4,000,
offering-
a house to live in. They have to complete these challenges that will humiliate them, but he'll give them the money if they do the
Wait
challenges.
a minute. What challenges?
I got fucking tired of her ignoring me when all I did was tell her to stop reacting to the trolls, so I got to watch her get worse and worse from the sidelines, and it was delicious. Absolutely, Shaw. Ah, I see. I think we all make that mistake because I did that and I had to weed through some.
What do they have to do?
Well, apparently the one was, I think, I forget. He said it. He gave an example on Hussey's channel when he was talking about it. It was something like they have to eat something fucking disgusting, and if they don't get paid that day. Like it's really some screwed up shit.
See, I didn't know that. That's not what I told
It's
Shanny.
basically making a fool out of them.
Let me call Shanny right now and see what she thinks about that.
Because I
Gotcha.
You know, act like civil, you know, something people used to do.
Right. Okay, so they know, you know what I mean, and if they want to have a civil conversation, how much is it going?
So I had to skip over that part because this dumbass flashed her phone number. Basically, Shanny said she's not going to do interviews that are going to humiliate her or Jason. She'll do regular interviews, cordial ones. That's it.
Going to cost them?
For a civil conversation?
Yes.
Without any humiliation? I
Right.
don't know.
Right. I'm talking about like an interview where you got to answer questions.
After that.
Yeah, because they wanted to do a humiliation thingy with you. But I told them that you said that you wanted 400, 200 up front in order to be interviewed on any of these channels.
That's true.
Okay.
because they're not guaranteed to pay her. They can
Exactly.
to pay her and then be a fucking piece of shit and not do it.
Exactly. That's what I was telling Shannon. I said, Shannon, take half up front because they won't pay you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't need to be paid to be humiliated. Don't you think I've been humiliated a little bit too much?
I think you have the right to try to get a roof over your head.
Humiliation?
I think that you have a right to get a roof over your head.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna let you off, Shanny.
You don't want to treat me like a human. Instead, you want to make me into content.
Right.
Okay, so
That's how you've been for the past how many years?
You're
You're just
your ass and jerk off.
All right, Shanny. We'll talk later, okay?
All right.
All right, later.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Yes, she is. She's very much blowing up the spot.
Yo.
Oh, God, no. I'm not giving them a dime either. Thankfully, I got my money back. But, yeah, I'm not giving them shit. I have equipment I need over here. That's why my pay stuff is pinned to the top.
Oh, it's gonna be sweet when it's the three of us on here. It is gonna be sweet. It is gonna be sweet when it's the three of us on here. Let me put my headphones back on. Hold on. All right, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be sweet when it's the three of us on here and we're doing this on a regular, and then the people are gonna want them on their channel. And they're like, listen, if you want Shanny on your channel, I think you made enough thousands of dollars. Pay her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm not, listen to me. But again, I do not agree with the way Shanny has went about her life. But I do believe everybody has a chance to redeem themselves.
Right.
I fucking did some pretty shitty shit when I was in my addiction, and I got in trouble, and my kids got taken off of me.
Right.
Okay?
Right. Well, you owned it. And you owned it.
Yeah, that too. I like to treat them sometimes, and I don't always have extra money for that, but I do what I can.
Yes, but I changed my fucking life after that happened. Like, okay, so
That is facts, Isabella. No. I wouldn't give them a piece of my pepperoni bread if I dropped it on the floor. I'd give it to my dog first, and I won't even give it to her. Doggies can't have pepperoni.
It's possible.
Right.
Like, if Shanny really gets herself right, like, I'll help find her a job. I'll help. But she has to fucking, like, just let the YouTube shit go and move on with her fucking life.
Exactly.
Everybody deserves a second chance. I got a second chance. You know what I mean? Like, my circumstances, yeah, I did what I did, but hers, there's a lot more to hers. But regardless, everybody deserves a second chance.
Let me see something here. It says, I hope she doesn't get anything. Honestly, she needs to help herself. Well, viral girl. Okay. So viral, go away. This is my problem with a statement like that. Normally, if I was angry or something like that, I would feel the same way. But practically, that's nonsense. If a person is not in a position to help themselves do anything, sometimes somebody needs a helping hand. There were people out there who have been addicted to alcohol, people who have been addicted to heroin, people who have been addicted to crack and things like that, and they just couldn't stop using those things. It took a stronger person to be able to motivate and to push those people to be better versions of themselves and to get off of those substances. You know what I mean? And without those people might still be on those substances. So no, it doesn't work that way. There's this misconception about the Bible where, hey, God only helps those who help themselves. No, sometimes some people need help. Sometimes you got people out there that needs a helping hand. And if you help them and they don't do what they got to do with the help, then guess what? You did your part.
Right.
You did your part. You know what I mean? So that's why I can't get behind that. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you saw the condition of these tents and their surroundings, if you saw how cold it was, if you saw the suffering that was going on, not just with Shanny, but with the other people there, I guarantee you your mind would be totally different. You wouldn't care about all that stuff that happened. You would want them at least to get out of the elements.
It's sad to say, but a lot of people are still going to be like, they don't care.
And what does that say about them?
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's terrible there. There's drug addicts. There's people that do things to children that are down there. There's a lot of bad things that happen down there. And it's not a safe place. And that's why at first when everyone thought Rev was missing, I was thinking somebody did something.
Shanny's had tons of chances. Yes, she has. She's had lots of chances, Shaw. I have to pay bills after I do. I'm left with barely anything. I feel that, Isabella. Why do you think I got my stuff pinned to the top? Trust me. I pay rent, has these on SSI, not sitting on HUD. Exactly. Do things to children, like kick them. Yep. So see, Jason's where he needs to be. He's amongst his people.
To him at night. Because that's a really bad place over there.
I thought they was going to find his body somewhere until I found out that he was in the psych ward.
Yeah, you and I both.
Yeah. So a lot of times when Hussey's making his videos, I'm going to go back to him, and he's making these outrageous claims about what happened to certain people on here, or what people ain't doing when they're not streaming or whatever. You know what I mean? Obviously, I know these two. I can call them whenever. You know what I mean? And I can find out what's going on, at least from where they are. And then if I go there in person and Shanny's saying one thing and everybody else is saying the exact same thing, even the people at the CIC was looking for him. Even the people at the CIC was looking for him.
Can we stop abusing furniture, please? I'm over here trying to get donations to get new furniture.
You know what I mean? So you can't take everything that Hussey says seriously at all, or whatever. No, she did fake cancer. Yes, she fake cancer.
Wait, what? You just said don't take Hussey too seriously, but you get all worked up over him. Okay. Shut the fuck up, G-Man. Just shut all the way the fuck up. I can't even fucking put words together because of you right now.
Cancer and she faked MS. Yes, you're right. She did do that. She did do that.
Holy shit. That's the first time I heard you admit that.
Yes. Yes. Jason was absolutely spooning with his cuddle teddy bear buddy. Absolutely. In the tent, doing the neck thing and all.
She faked
Whatever
cancer.
that means.
But here's the thing, though. They're homeless. But it's like, okay, let me ask you this. If we combine everything that Shanny did, and I mean everything, what's the worst possible thing that should happen to her? I personally believe the community think that they should die. I really believe that.
Die. I think that she should probably have spent some jail time.
And she did. She did in Colorado, and I think she did in PA a little bit.
No, she didn't spend any time in PA. Well,
yes, she did. Yes, she did.
When? Recently?
When they was in Colorado, she and Rev had an argument or whatever, and she used a whip, and he got
G-Man, pay attention. She said not in PA.
arrested for that. And then and basically she went to jail because she called the police on Rev, and then it backfired, and she ended up going to jail. And then it was a second time when they wasn't supposed to be together, and she ended up, I think, going or whatever. So, and it was a big thing or whatever. So she's been there a couple of times. And then there's a time, I think, with Chris when she threw the axe at her brother-in-law or whatever, whoever that was.
Yes, he is a little spoon.
At the time or whatever, when her and Chris was breaking up. So she's been there a few times.
Well, I think she deserves to do jail time for letting Rev come back to that house when the kids were crying, saying that they were afraid of him and didn't want him to come back. I feel like that was bad. That was, you put your kids in danger. That's definitely reckless endangerment, because if CYS said that the kids shouldn't have been there with Rev, he shouldn't have been there.
Well, then why? Okay, so let me ask you this, because you would know more about the laws over there than me. Then why didn't they arrest him? Because Shanny didn't go to court. She didn't do anything. He ended up coming home.
Exactly. And that was my next thing, Shaw. Shanny spent 24 hours in jail. She didn't go to prison. This girl is trying to tell G-Man she should go to prison, which is a whole different thing from jail. So, yes. How long have you watched Shanny? Quite a few years. I watched them through drag. I watched Shanny before she got into drag. I just started watching The Fat Cow in December, and I have recently, since then, been watching the retro ones. I'll cover them sometimes on here if I find a really good one. But because there's a lot of people that don't know the Shanny lore that follow me, so it's been quite interesting.
Home, he ended up living back inside of the house and whatnot. Why didn't the police come over there and arrest Shanny for taking him back as a boyfriend?
Because there's no law against that. She could take him back in, but if CYS said those are the rules and regulations, that's why CYS came in and took those kids out real quick. There's nothing legally she did wrong there. And my state is also a Commonwealth state, so they could make up whatever the hell they want to.
That's not good.
No, they always call it Lackawanna. Do what they wanna. Like
somebody in the chat says because Shanny didn't cooperate with the police to make a case against him. That was Sarasota 84 that said that.
That's why she didn't get arrested. Then yeah.
A lot of us have lost family members or friends or whatever from cancer. Trippin 61818 says my brother died from cancer. I have no respect for her. I can respect that. It was a spider coming down, so I had to blow it that way. So yeah, I mean I can respect that or whatever. Starve the kids? No, the kids not necessarily eating proper every day, maybe, but not starve the kids. We got to define what you mean by starving. Are we talking about to the point they were so hungry that they ate their muscles? Are we talking about that?
Yeah.
Are we talking about?
I've had a hard time. I've seen a couple of drags, but he constantly privates his, so the good ones are all hidden.
Nourished, G-Man. They were malnourished.
If they wasn't. See, here's the thing. It's kind of hard for me to. Okay, here's the thing.
Well, I don't think you can really debate him on this, Ashley, as he was in the house. Maybe after he was gone, but he was there.
If we're talking about Zachary was a very picky eater, and most of the time when they ate, it was takeout. So there's no vitamins and nutrients and that stuff to begin with. And Zachary, I don't care what you bought him. If he didn't,
Yeah, I know. Somebody said that. I was like, oh, come on, because he privated the one interview with Mistress. I wanted to see it, but privated it. So
want cereal, or if he didn't want certain things, he went and eat it. So you're partly right with what you're saying. Maybe they should have paid a little bit more attention about what they.
my encounter started because of the resilient Jenkins. So you guys feel free to talk all the shit in chat you want to about that bitch. It's her fault.
Was eating. William.
They should have paid a lot more attention about a lot of things.
I had to see more. I had to see a longer clip instead of 10 minutes. I wanted to see the whole story. Now here we are, months later.
Shanny should have cooked more. I think Shanny should have spent more time cooking. But anyway, that's
No, sir. No. She doesn't wash her hands, nothing. She's gross. If I wanted to watch that, I just watch Null.
She suffered the punishment for that already. Her kids were taken away from her. She suffered the consequences for that, right?
Absolutely.
They didn't take care of the place that they were staying in, so they were kicked out of the uncle's house, right? And right now they're homeless, right? So they paid for all of these past crimes. My big thing with Hussey and why I ranted so hard the way I did today was, okay, they're homeless. They're in the cold right now. Are we gonna just keep attacking them? Because most of these people, let's be honest, most of these people that are attacking those two are doing it for money. They're doing this to make money. They could care less about those kids, and I can build an argument for days on that. Okay, they don't. All they want to do is use Shanny and Rev is for money, and they don't want to try to help them live in a hallway or something, or live in a pod or something. You know what I mean? Or try to get somewhere. To do that, they need opportunities. I know for a fact that Jason needs $180 to get his driver's license. Shanny needs about $120 to get her ID together.
What? No.
Jason doesn't have his driver's license. It
doesn't matter. It costs $80 to fucking get it, and you're.
First of all, she's going to tell a lie here. It is not $13 for your state ID. It is $35. And I have receipts on that if she wants to debate that anytime.
ID costs $13.
He said that it was 100
Let's
and
look it up online for fuck's sake.
He has no. Listen. He got in trouble when he had his license. He has tickets and things like that and whatnot. He was telling me. I'm not a driver, so I don't really know a lot about this stuff. I have a bike.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have stuff, then yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can have him show people the bills on camera if people want or whatever. But the point is, what got me really angry with Hussey and got me thermonuclear with him is that he was trying to make it sound like they didn't deserve a second chance. Let me tell you something, Ashley.
No, the youngest is autistic. Yes. Most autistic people have issues with textures and certain foods. No way was he eating Shanny's cooking by choice. Exactly, Shaw. Exactly. Put them up at your house, G-Man. Ooh, I gotta post that one. Another message for G-Man. Put them up at your house, G-Man. Let them live with you. If you're so concerned, don't expect the audience to pay for it, you fucking waterlogged moppet. That's what's up. Well, look what happened to you. That brought you new people in your life in a good way. Yes, I had a positive experience come from mine, but had nothing to do with Carrie, even though since she wants to brag about it, all streams are brought to you by Caribou.
If I had that same attitude that Hussey had, one person would be watching me right now. You want to know why? Because I would eviscerate this community if nobody deserves a second chance. You know what I mean? Come on.
We've all done stuff that we're not proud of. Some worse than others.
Yeah. Everybody deserves a second chance.
I truly believe at one point Jason was a really good person. I think he got dealt the shitty hand of having to watch his mother die.
Yeah.
Then he was by himself.
I know. Well, see, brought to you by Caribou.
And then he obviously had a drinking problem, and that's going to affect his mental health the way that Shanny went about getting him sober. He had wet brain. Like, that could have been that was very dangerous.
Let me ask you an interesting question, though. Who do you think is at fault now?
For what?
For them living outside, between Shanny and Rev. If you have to pick the two, because I have some information that I can share with you that would suggest that Rev's a problem right now.
I absolutely think it was Rev, because no, you know what? I take that back. I don't know.
You're gonna say Shanny. So you might think it's Shanny, right? And Shanny's the one holding him back from trying to get the places and everything, right?
Yes, guys, hit the like button and consider supporting. Information's pinned at the top of the chat.
Now, this would blow people's mind. Shanny is a financial responsible one right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's because he was away for a while and the money stacked up.
I think you did, Shaw. It's hard. I don't barely remember who was all in the chat, but I'm pretty sure I seen you around. I was trolling her, I think, at that point. I may or may not have said you were a shit grandparent because you said something about your granddaughter loving shit. Oh, I was trolling her. She said about getting the fucking, the Hello Kitty for the kitchen. And I was like, oh, yeah, my granddaughter likes Hello Kitty. She absolutely adores you. No, absolutely not. They have no idea who the fuck she is. I was trolling her at that point. Again, before I knew I should have used a better reference than that, but it's okay. By the way, there's a lady over in the Hasadega whose kids love watching Hussy, who are still school aged, and he didn't say a fucking thing to this woman.
Well, yeah.
Not that she was being smart with it.
But Jason isn't doing a whole lot right now to fix their situation or whatever. But to be fair, neither one of them have any ID. They would have.
Yes, give Unicorn peace, send money for furniture. Well, for computer furniture.
Have to get a job under the table or something like that. But what I'm gonna try to do is because I don't think anybody on YouTube is gonna.
I was gonna do the Amazon wish list thing, but then somebody said that they're starting to dox people through Amazon, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just put information up there. I think I said, if you're not trolling this bitch, you're a shit grandparent for exposing your granddaughter to high grease. Don't quote me. Something on them lines, Shaw. Yeah, something on them lines, and no. Okay, yeah, I was definitely trolling the bitch by that time. Ugh. I may have done some dumb shit on here, but that's the one people I knew not to bring my kids around right off the bat. Yeah.
Do anything. I'm gonna try to recommend some contractors
that are.
Looking back now, I probably should have said, oh, my adult kids think you're great. Or it would have been different. You'd have to record that for me, Shaw. That's something I would have to see if somebody doxed you through Amazon Wish or the Amazon wish list. Yes, I would have. I would want to see. I would pay to see that. I would absolutely
under the table tomorrow if they really honestly wanted to work.
Where?
Okay, so good one. She could work at both of them possibly could work at this one hotel that. Mm-hmm. They pay money and they board you there.
Really?
Yeah. There's a couple places around here. Let me I'll look them up and find out 100% which ones.
I think Shanny would jump all over that one. I don't know about Jason. Jason, I don't know. Shanny would jump all over that one.
Yeah, G-Man. But here's the thing. She has to work to get board. She can't just stay there. So for room and board, she has to work there.
Because she's sick of sleeping on the ground.
Aw, where did this one come from? So Rainbow Shines, it's okay. Welcome back, Rainbow Shines. So Rainbow Shines, this girl is, I don't know how familiar you are with Carrie or Hussey, but she was up on Hussey's panel with Carrie. She's well known in this area of PA because she neglected her children. Her 3-year-old was found wandering the streets, whatever, and she went to jail, served her time, and Carrie forgave her.
Wait a minute, and they'll let her stay at the hotel too after she works?
Yeah, it's the way they pay. They pay, it's partial payment, money payment, and then they pay for your room and board.
Not bad. I'll definitely relay the message to Shanny and Rev regarding that. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I know now. Okay, so we've been doing this for about 1 hour and 9 minutes. You want to stop this around 1 hour and 20 minutes, or you want to keep going? Because I definitely can't wait till we do the 3-way dance. I can't wait. Because I'm gonna let you and Shanny be yourselves, and I think that's gonna be awesome. And then the other channels are gonna wish they thought of this idea first. I'm gonna let you guys just unleash, and I think
that is going to be a fucking disaster. That would be like me having Carrie on fucking panel right now.
a lot of people are gonna be entertained by that. I would love to see full Shanny and full you. Just go at it. That would be.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't think I think G-Man fucked up here with this interview. That's just my opinion. For real, I do. I feel like this is not a woman who should be commenting on anything that has to do with children or Shanny and Rev at this point either. Like, go back where you were. It was quiet.
Great. That would be great.
She also has a tap crunch of sock accounts in which people thought she was that Mia Pierce chick for a while. There's still rumor that that's probably who Mia is. Thank you, Rainbow Shines. Yeah, I don't think she should be. I don't. That's just my personal opinion. This is, again, for entertainment purposes only. No doxing, no going IRL, no harassing anybody in the video.
Like, if she's like taking the time to sit down and actually have a conversation.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Rainbow Shines. Yeah, I didn't think for 1 minute that you were. But she's got a lot of the sock accounts that she listed are some of the ones. It was interesting, is that some of the ones that were also listed in the stream that Von Beardo did about that Mia Pierce chick.
With me, I'm not gonna attack her. I'm gonna be a human being, speak to her like she's a human being, and I'm gonna say, okay, this is what I had a problem with. ...
But I think they figured out who it was. I'm not 100% sure. But it was interesting. I have one main sock account, Leather Daddy. That's a great name, Shaw. I don't have any sock accounts. It's just me. What you see is what you get.
I think that'd be.
I should probably fucking figure it out, but I'm not trying to do that.
Great. I honestly think that would be great. That would be absolutely awesome. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people would probably.
Yeah, it's too much work to have more than one account. I'm not that good at trolling, so I can't. I have a hard enough time with just the one email that I use.
Probably follow that lead and want to come in here and try to, let off some steam and then actually talk to them or whatever. Because there's some people I think that really needs to do that with her, and I think that they'll chill out after that. You know what I mean? But that's not going to benefit the content creators, because then they're not going to be able to spin the narrative to keep hating on her, because now people are going to have a platform where they can come on here and talk directly to her,
right?
Not about her, but talk directly to her. And that's what I'm trying to set up. So.
Oh, that's awesome, Shaw. That's awesome. That's a good name too. I like it.
Let me see something here. G-Man, you need to stop talking. You need to stop taking them at their word and research. Okay, what they say yourself. They lie, period. Real crime lover. I am fully.
Giga, I'm not surprised for some reason. That's a great one though. Who gets you in the divorce, though? Who gets your sock account in the divorce?
Aware. If you're talking about Shanny and Rev, I am fully aware of whom I'm dealing with. That's why what you guys see between me and Shanny and Rev is more like a treaty. This is not a friendship. This is a treaty. This is more like I'm agreeing not to attack you, and they're agreeing not to attack me. That's what it really is.
You're being a decent human being.
Right.
If you don't like somebody, you don't have to go online and slander them every fucking day. Every day. Sorry.
Right. And if Shanny doesn't like something that I do, Shanny will have her opportunity to put me in my place or say whatever she needs to say. Ashley can do it whenever she wants.
Right, Rainbow Shines. Giga, are you really Skelter? People have been wondering. They don't think he's even a real person. I don't even know nothing about the person to comment on it either way. I just think it's funny.
What? So she can do it also on my phone too if she doesn't like something that I say or that I do. So it's all good. I don't care. You know what I mean? So I mean, it is what it is. I'm pretty patient. It's just when I lose my patience, that's when the issue happens. So I try to like deal with things the way it needs to be dealt with.
Right.
You know what I mean? So let me see something here. But you believe when they tell you they need $100 each to get? Well, here's the thing, a real crime lover.
Oh shit.
Let's say hypothetically.
Okay, guys, I gotta bake this into a part 2. I'm going on my 4 hours. Oh wait, I also have this one. It's a meme from the internet blood sports days. Nice. The soy father. That's what's up. All right, guys, I've got to hop off of here. It's going on 4 hours, and I gotta go cook dinner for my grandmother. Kids are gone to their friends for the weekend, so spend a little time with Nana. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Oh, you're welcome, Giga, anytime. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm just doing a live open panel chat. Fallout is supposed to join us. You better not forget. I will be disappointed. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys all later. Love and peace, guys. Bye.